gentleman from Louisiana, Mr. Scalise. The gentleman from Minnesota, Mr.
He's brought many
detransition
Michigan
people
Mrs.
as
well.
McLean. The gentleman from North Carolina,
probably.
Mr.
These are the
Hudson.
sycophants, J.D. Vance and Mike Johnson.
The gentleman from Utah.
J.D. Vance is wiping the eyeliner from his eye. He chipped it on real thick tonight.
The gentleman from Oklahoma, Mr.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it is.
Gentleman from New York.
It does look very thick. I can see it from here.
Gentleman from California, Mr. Aguilar. Gentleman
Does he know he's on camera? Like, why is he standing like this?
Maybe he's looking at someone in the balcony.
Woman from Michigan.
He's getting mobbed.
I was going to say,
is
I mean, there's interesting people in the balcony. There's Usha Vance in the balcony. Erica Kirk's in the balcony. I'm not saying anything there. But
State of the Union Special.
On the part of
Here we go. Let's see what this guy has to
President
say.
of the United States into the House chamber.
We're waiting for Donald Trump, the dear leader, the MAGA cult leader.
The senator from Wyoming, Mr. Barrasso.
The man they call Daddy.
Senator
Going to come in soon.
I hope he's flanked by the U.S. men's
Virginia,
hockey team.
Capito, the senator from Oklahoma.
Well, did you guys see he took their medal today?
Senator from South
He put it
Carolina,
on, and he goes, "I never thought I would get one of
Senator
these."
from New York,
Like, there's a
Mr.
whole thing to
Schumer.
be done for him. We should do it in terms of content of how many times Donald Trump has just taken other people's medals and prizes. There was during the 2016 campaign, I think a guy who won a Purple Heart at Normandy gave it to him, and he took it. And he goes, "Oh, I never." This is a bone spur Trump who avoided the draft. And then, of course, recently he took Machado, the Venezuelan opposition leader, Nobel Prize, and now today.
I mean, he's accomplished everything in life.
They were like, "Please don't touch anything real."
But at least they made a fake prize for him. Yeah. This is him taking other people's legitimate prizes that they won fair and square,
State of the
and him
Union
just taking it
time.
for himself.
Trump does have.
Mr. Speaker, the acting dean of the diplomatic corps.
Guys, I don't know if you know, but there's laws and rules in Congress. You might not know this because insider trading is legal. However, there's procedures to the State of the Union.
There's a lot of etiquette. I mean, norms. This is what keeps America democratic. These norms, these traditions. But interestingly, look, serious point. Democrats from across the political spectrum tonight, from the Senate, from the House, are not showing up. And they're not showing up, I assume, because they realize that they can't go to their constituents and their base and say, we're facing fascism, we're facing a lawless president, and then turn up and clap him as if all is normal. And you remember in the first term, Elizabeth Warren was caught clapping Trump at a State of the Union. It followed her around for a while. And
the way you see an idea in your mind and shape it into something that could
have a list somewhere here of some of the Democrats. Here we go. Ron Wyden, Ed Markey, Jeff Merkley, Chris Murphy, Tina Smith, Chris Van Hollen, Ruben Gallego, Adam Schiff, Patty Murray. These are senators who are not showing up, not attending the speech tonight. There's a House members, Delia Ramirez, Emily Randall, Jim Himes, Don Baer, Robert Garcia from the Oversight Committee. I believe our friends at Midas Touch are holding some kind of alternative people's State of the Union in D.C. that a lot of Democrats are making a beeline for. I think Francesca, they finally caught up with their base, where their base is.
I mean, yeah, I think what I would rather see is them actually protest him. I'm reminded of Al Green. I'm reminded of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, yes, screaming at Biden in the Dalmatian Fair.
I think there is something to be said about protesting or holding up a sign. We know Rashida Tlaib did that. You've got Jimmy Gomez, Representative Gomez, he's a Democrat. He's saying he's going because my presence is the protest. We're not going anywhere. You're not going to bully us. Or it's just like, I just find that this is very historic, you guys. Our president has been implicated in as being one of the closest confidants of the biggest sex trafficker, elitist sex trafficker in human history, honestly, in modern political history for sure. And he might be implicated in the files in concerning a 13-year-old girl. Right? And
Francesca
these are our
Fiorentini is amazing, by the way. If anybody wants to follow
to give him respect,
content,
and
I
he
definitely recommend
possibly abused a 13-year-old girl.
Supreme Court.
That is what is alleged in some of the files. Haven't been verified. Yes, they haven't really responded either. A lot of questions to be asked about that. It is insane. It is possibly the biggest scandal in modern American history. Francesca's going to stop someone from running into her room, I assume. But
Also,
she's
this
doing
is
her own protest.
interesting.
This was just Francesca's own protest.
Yeah.
Francesca's like, Jimmy Gomez should get up and walk out of the room like I just walked out of the room. That was a one-woman protest there from California from Francesca Fiorentini before Donald Trump even entered the room. Yeah, I thought you were doing some protest because Trump's about to come in. You just ran out from your chair.
I was letting my cat out,
and
and
Democrat.
Look at Schumer
You were letting your
holding
cat
himself
out,
up
not
with
letting
the
a
chair.
child
My
in.
goodness.
Got it. We're
Yeah,
very
yeah.
familiar. That's how Democrats should walk out. Wouldn't that be cool? I think that would be a good visual image if all the Democrats did show up and then got up and all walked out. during the speech. They talked about doing that last year, and obviously they didn't. Can I just say randomly before Trump comes in? Randomly, just looking at Twitter, because I'm trying to look at Twitter while we talk and see what's happening. And Ro Khanna, who's at the House tonight, we just mentioned him already. AIPAC is attacking Ro Khanna, and Ro Khanna tweeted, "Are you guys still around?" A little bit of snark, a little bit of heat, given AIPAC's been taking a beating recently in some of the primaries. And David Frum, all remember David Frum, Axis of Evil, David Frum, quote tweeted Khanna saying, "A question that's been repeatedly asked in dozens of now forgotten languages over the past 3,000 years. Guys, separate to State of the Union, can I just say how insane it is to suggest that AIPAC represents all Jews throughout history? AIPAC has not been existed for 3,000 years. So when Frum says that Khanna is attacking 3,000-year-old people, he's talking about the Jews. That is anti-Semitism to conflate all Jews with AIPAC or the pro-Israel lobby. Anyways, rant over, nothing to do with the State of the Union, but I had to bring that up. Do we think Israel's going to come up tonight? Certainly Iran will.
Prem?
I mean, we were talking about this earlier, Maddie, how like half the time when Trump makes a decision, it's really just who gets to him last. And of course, Tucker Carlson was spotted in the White House just, I think, a day or two ago. And so the question of whether he will or will not say Iran has fire and fury going towards them really just depends on if he talked to Marco Rubio and Lindsey Graham or Tucker Carlson last. And I'll also add, speaking of random, did you see who Lindsey Graham brought to the speech?
David Ellison, son of Larry, owner of CBS News now, big supporter of the IDF.
Typical.
He is Lindsey Graham's
Typical
guest.
Lindsey.
Like warmongers stick together, or what is it?
Yeah.
Wow, literally half the guests there are victims of some sort of crime, whether it's sexual or immigration related to from this administration. He brought one of the richest people in America, whose family is about to own half the companies in America.
Well, he's
Like-
been a victim.
Raging
Yeah,
asshole.
he's been a victim too, right?
That is
Not
true.
being
That
able
is
to
true.
buy
No, that's true.
all of the media.
He
That's
only
true.
got a bit of TikTok and
Exactly.
all of CBS News, and he might get CNN next. Yeah, but he's there tonight. The oligarchy's out in force.
What is Lindsey Graham like for? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean
Not
like what
for
does
the
he
people
support?
of South Carolina.
Well,
Lindsey
once we
just
do
wants
go to
to make
war
a
with
bunch of
Iran, I
money
feel like Lindsey Graham, yes, will
wars,
just sort
and
of
he wants to
turn back into,
drink himself.
a tree or whatever he was meant to
And
be.
John Bolton too. Don't forget John Bolton. But
Yes.
Lindsey Graham has never met a Muslim country he didn't want to invade. He is the Hawk's hawk. He said recently, I don't know if you saw the interview about, he did an interview with, I can't remember who it was, an interviewer in the Middle East, and he talked about flattening Gaza. Israel should have just flattened it. It's the kind of stuff that you and I can't say in any context that wouldn't get us arrested on like anti-terror charges. People are clapping loudly. I assume that's for Melania Trump entering the balcony. I would
Oh, the
guess.
movie star. I've heard
The
of
movie
her.
star from the hit Amazon documentary.
Yes, I watched 5 minutes of that and then walked out.
I can't believe you watched 5 minutes of it.
You
There-
can watch
that's
me
Baron.
trolling.
There's 7'7" Baron. We've
Oh.
got Tiffany.
So much of it.
We got Eric, Don, all of them there. My favorite
Jared
John.
Kushner.
By the way, my favorite John Oliver gag. Have you ever seen it when he holds up a picture of
Hey,
Tiffany?
can you hear me? Hello?
There.
Hello?
Quick,
Yeah,
Donald, who's
yeah, I can
this?
hear
No
you.
Googling.
You can hear me?
Which is one of my favorite John Oliver guys. There's the
I
whole
can't hear you.
plan. Yes, there's
Can you hear me?
Donka's there.
Oh,
Where is
there
Jared?
you go. I can,
Anthem
I
will be
can.
running
Jared's
for
right
office.
behind
Okay, because I was gonna say I've been
Second
talking
round.
this
Jared
whole
may be the
time.
most powerful person in
Well, I
government,
just
not
heard you.
Senate or House
The
confirmed.
president's cabinet.
Oh, there's Thomas Massey in the
It
bottom
hasn't started
left
yet,
corner.
There's crazy ass Nancy Mace.
There's crazy. Although Nancy Mace, the one issue in the
Trump
world
hasn't
she's good on
started
and
yet.
still
No, I
consistently
started.
does the Epstein stuff.
I started the
Where
stream.
tonight she said
Oh,
she's
okay.
still
I'm just
calling out the
joining
cover
right
up.
in later. Okay.
Her and weirdly Lauren
That's okay.
Boebert
I
have stayed
just-
consistently solid, I think it's fair to say, on Epstein files related issues and resisted Trump bullying.
I mean,
There
these
is
guys
Scott
have been
Bessent,
going for like
who
2 hours
is
already,
the
so
Treasury
they're
Secretary who was threatened to or actually assaulted
deep in
multiple
their
fellow
conversation.
colleagues
So I
in the
figured might
cabinet
as well
allegedly.
just
Wait,
Um,
Bessent
go for
has?
it.
Yeah, do you not know about Bessent with his
I
fist
wouldn't have
fight?
pegged him for that.
Oh,
I thought he was just a simple
Bessent
farmer.
threatened to punch Musk. I think he got into a fight with someone else. Was it who did he get into a fight with on
Stephen Miller?
I mean,
I'm gonna while we watch them come in, I'm gonna remind myself
Yeah.
who Scott Bessent punched in the cabinet.
It is an incredible lineup
very-
right off the bat. I mean, Francesca, you say Marco Rubio. Obviously, I mean, people should
Was it
read
Stephen Miller?
I forgot who published it. That
Was it not?
recent
I
great
thought it was.
piece.
Mo
I think it
Tasic
was.
Because
at
he's
the
speaking
Yeah,
American.
at the prospect. An amazing story about Marco Rubio's
What are we
very
saying?
explicit
Exit.
history
SOTU
and
Special?
run-ins with narco trafficking himself.
Oh yeah, his
allegedly.
brother-in-law,
What'd you
right?
say?
Yes.
So
Scott
we're doing
Bessent
it-
told
what are
Bill
you calling it?
Pulte,
So-
the head of the Housing Finance Agency,
I
"I'm gonna
just
punch you in
did
your
SOTU
fucking
Special.
face." is what he said.
All these people are pretending like each one of them is just a walking like litany of scandals.
Yes,
right?
there's Pam Bondi. As soon as you said that word,
mean-
Pam Bondi just magicked onto
Yeah.
our screen. Pete
Yeah.
Hegseth is there. Guys, before we go on to the State of the Union, we've got to talk about Pete Hegseth for a second. Anthropic, which is the company that made
Oh yeah, have you
Claude,
heard of this?
the AI
Have you
bot,
heard of this news?
has a contract,
Insane
$200
news.
million contract with the Pentagon. AI companies, they're not known for having many principles or ethics. The two rules that apparently Anthropic has is you can't use our AI to autonomously fire weapons. There has to be a human involved. You can't just have the AI firing weapons at people. And you can't do mass surveillance of Americans. And Pete Hegseth has said, no, you must revoke both of those rules.
Wow.
I feel like
Nice.
after Epstein, that should be the biggest story in the country right now. The defense secretary of a Republican
Yeah, no, I
administration
did not hear
is
that.
threatening
That's
a private
insane.
company because it won't let him do mass surveillance or Terminator-style kill bots. Prem, how is that not
Oh.
a bigger story?
And apparently, it would
The
target
thing is
U.S.
like with
soldiers too.
Hegseth,
There's a
Cash,
potential
Bondi,
for it
all
to
of them,
target
like,
U.S. soldiers.
the extent to which they like
For what? Like,
cosplaying is like,
Like-
such
like
a
when they're-
gentle
when
way
the
of describing
AI is,
what,
like,
how they've
looking at
treated this
targets,
job. Like
it
I feel
could
like we've
potentially
spent like the
target
past 10
US
years worried about like
soldiers
imposter
because
syndrome,
it would
and now
determine
we
that
have like
they are
imposter disease.
like
like a
We're like
threat.
all of
Oh,
these
like
guys
it would
just,
be
like,
like
threat.
not.
have
It's
this
not smart
job
enough to kind
that
of differentiate.
no,
they
and
like
he's
Nice.
okay with letting it happen.
it's beyond like the sense of like Call of
These
Duty
people are
mindset where like
so
Pete Hegseth is like,
disgusting.
all right, boys,
I
like
can't.
it's time to just like
Do you
get
wanna
it
share
on.
your
It's this
chat?
sense of like
Yes.
you should feel imposter syndrome. Like you should not feel this like level of comfort to then like do these things that like it's
Do you wanna
beyond
turn
like
the volume down
illegality. It's beyond
a
these things
little
like
bit? It's
morals.
very
It's just
loud.
like
I think louder
you
than you.
only behave this way because you're still 9. Like there's this level
what
of
up, guys?
stunted
Yeah.
Oh,
growth.
Hegseth,
I don't know,
Hegseth
Francesco.
for sure. I mean, this
Yeah.
idea that he's going to, apparently they're going to invoke the Defense Production Act to take over the company. Remember, this is a Republican party, the party of small government,
that better?
the party of private enterprise. So far,
Yes.
they've taken
Much better.
percentages of intel, like they've taken government stakes in private companies.
It was
And now
a
they're
little
threatening an AI
Not
company that unless you let us
There you go.
basically turn you into Skynet, we will take over your company. And that's what he's planning to do on
But I
Friday.
mean, that kind of
Who's an
seizure we're
Olympian?
also seeing in the ICE warehouses seizure
Pete
or the
Hegseth?
data
Pete Hegseth?
center seizures. Like, we're living in a time where this
Oh
government
no,
is
we
being
were talking.
clearly
They were
saying,
talking about
we're
Trump
going to
taking
seize
the
your federal land,
the hockey
your
team's
federal, your
gold medal
warehouses,
or
your
whatever,
Oh,
and being
town.
like, "Oh, I'm
We're
not
going
giving this
to,
back."
strong arm your company for
Did
our
you see the AI video he put out?
Yeah.
powered doomsday
No.
like
He
war
put
on
himself
not
as
just our own
him
people
battling,
but the world.
like him
And
skating
the reason
against
I think
Team
that it's
Canada.
not a bigger issue, and I don't care what JD Vance is saying.
Like, he was
Mehdi,
competing
is
in the
because I
game and
don't
like
think that
single-handedly
there's
like
like-
actually
defeating them.
unanimity
And, like,
Do you see
single-handedly
how
defeating
pathetic
in
that
the
is?
Democratic Party, of course,
Watch it,
that
it's so good.
AI is necessarily
Eloquent
bad.
leader.
And you're the only good
I
reporting
saw
on
a
AI
fake
that
video
you
of
see is
Hegseth
coming out of places
bench
like
pressing
More
like
Perfect Union, to
supposedly
be honest with you.
315
They've
pounds
gone
or
to where
whatever.
the
It's
data
not a
comes
fake
from.
video.
Other
Maybe you
folks,
said
like,
that to me,
you know,
like
are
edited or
somehow
something
think
like
that
that.
No,
AI
no, it's not
is
edited. They
beneficial.
think
It
the
can
weight
be
is
AI
smart.
in warfare. Even AI in warfare
That's what I
is
heard,
okay.
or something
Look,
like that.
I watched Terminator 2.
They're saying
and
the
I
weights
remember
are
Miles
45
Dyson.
pounds, but
He was
somebody looked it up
well-intentioned,
or something
but he
like
was
that.
wrong,
I didn't look
and
too
Sarah
deep into
Connor
it
shot
because
him,
like
and eventually
I don't care.
sacrificed himself to save the
I
world.
mean,
I
it's
think
not
Maybe
really
the Miles
news.
Dyson
It's just
of our
them
time,
being
we'll
stupid
find
like
out
they
soon.
do every
Maybe
day.
it's
I
this
don't
guy
think
Dario
people
from
bench
all of them
Anthropic.
think
I can't
they
remember his
are.
last name.
No, he
But he's
can't
standing
even.
up for
I mean,
Hegseth
somebody
right
who
now.
can't
He's literally the
do
only
like
tech
a
boss
Pull
that's
up.
proper
seen stand up to
pull-up
this
can't.
administration. Let's see what
bench
happens on
press
Friday. We will keep
No,
following
no,
up
more
I
than
with
don't
their
think
body
at
weight.
Zateo.
I
There is
don't think
RFK
you people
Jr. in
understand
the
like
crowd.
how
One of the most
heavy
bizarre. I got to say, of every member of the
315
cabinet,
is.
he is the most bizarre member of the cabinet.
Like
if you had
I
told
bench
me
2
2 to 3
plates
years
now,
ago,
and
RFK Jr.
that puts
will not
me
just be in
at
a cabinet
literally
under Donald Trump,
1% of the
he will be Health
population
and Human
on the
Services Secretary in
planet.
charge of vaccines. I'd have laughed in your face, and yet here
Like
we are,
it's
2026.
315
There is
with his build. Like
Duffy.
he has the same similar
What's
build
Duffy's
to
first
me.
name? Transport Secretary.
There's
Why am I
no
blanking?
way he's benching
Sean
315.
Duffy, ex-reality TV star. He's there.
No, I don't. I
Howard
don't believe
Lutnick,
it.
the man
It didn't
who
even look
lived
real.
next door to Epstein.
No, and
told
those-
us
those
are like-
him and his wife.
Fake
They
weights.
went
Like,
to
wasn't
the
even,
house in
like,
2005.
struggling
They were
really. I
discussing
don't
the
No,
side of a
you
massage
know
chair.
where
They left the
I've
house and said, "We will
seen
never be in
a
room with
guy
Jeffrey
the
Epstein
other
again."
day.
Turns out we
I
just
was
found
aw-
out from the
like, I
Epstein
was in
files that they went
awe.
to his island in 2012.
He was
and
benching
Lutnick
3
said, "I'm about to
plates.
pull my boat and I've got my kids with me."
So
he
how
was
much-
benching 3
So
plates.
How much
that
is
Howard
that?
Lutnick is still Commerce
3
Secretary.
plates. Let me
Francesca, I
see.
don't
Hold
know
on.
if you saw
45
Prem's
times
lead
6.
for our
That's
first draft
270.
morning newsletter
And this
today,
guy
in
was
which Prem made the point
massive,
that
and
people
he was
all over the world
struggling.
resigning,
Like,
quitting,
dude was
being
like-
criminally
Okay, so
investigated,
yeah,
being
he's
was
full of
arrested.
shaking.
shit.
Peter
Like,
Mandelson,
no.
Why
and
wouldn't he
the
come
UK.
up with?
Here in the
Why
US,
wouldn't he just
people aren't even getting
say it's a
losing their
more
jobs. They get
reasonable
being
number?
arrested. Howard Lutnick
think-
is
let me
fine as
see.
a commerce secretary,
I
even
think
though he's
those
been lying about his
I
business
think
and
those
personal ties to Jeffrey
plates
Epstein.
were 25
Yeah,
pounds
and
each.
not
So
only that, these are
times
people who
6,
continue to commit
that's
crimes
that's
as we
150
speak.
pounds.
I mean, Howard Lutnick's family is currently
I could
closing
believe that.
in on this
Yeah,
ICE
that's a
I
huge
could believe
difference,
that.
though.
I could believe that.
Ever.
So
Plus,
why don't
plus
you
a
just say
45
that?
pound
Like,
bar.
is that not
Tariffs, right?
impressive?
Didn't they also do
Like,
a
Oh,
I don't
very
know.
impressive.
I believe
So it's like just,
I don't know.
just be
I
honest
don't know
about what
bar.
it is. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
like,
This is
so
the
that's a
commerce
total weight of
sector. Like,
195. That is
see
an
illegal
extremely
weirdos.
impressive.
Okay.
That literally
look at
puts
me
him on like the
We don't
top
do that
like
anymore.
10% of the
We
population.
don't conflicts of interest, Francesca. I'm quaint.
That puts
Which
him
is
at
so
top.
funny. It's
Like,
like, no, you're just
I-
directly
people don't understand
profiting
like how
from
heavy
your
that weight
position.
is.
There's no conflict
is
of
like-
interest. Your interest.
I mean,
is
I don't
currently being
even do
represented.
that.
Don't
I just
gavel
use
me.
like dumbbells, so I can't really
You gavel
contribute
me.
to
Trying to
that
cut you off.
No,
conversation.
try next time. Next time you're at the gym, like do a bar.
I'll be honest,
Just
it
do
will
a bar,
never
and
not-
you'll see
it'll
like that's
never
45
not
pounds.
Make me think
And then you can
every
put like
time I hear that
225.
phrase
You
of Donald
should be able to
Trump.
do
It'll never not make me
225.
think of
Like,
that
you could do
scene
that.
in
If Casey could do that, you
Amelie
could do that.
Stewart.
You should be able to do that easy.
Points Macaulay Culkin in the direction
Like
of where he's going, and he's now president.
it's heavy, man.
Like, for those of you old enough to get the reference, I still feel like
Is he walking in?
Bobby Ewing at the end of that season of Dallas.
Oh,
when he
people
comes out of the
were
shower,
cheering.
and it was
I
all a
don't know what
dream
they're
the
cheering
entire
for.
season. I still feel like that every time I see Donald Trump at occasions like this.
11 years that man has been like in earnest public life.
Yes. There
More
are.
than-
I mean, my
Oh,
kids
there
have
he
not known
is.
us another
Well, yes.
president.
No.
They don't. They
More
barely.
than-
They barely remember Obama, the older one.
That's so
Literally
sad.
more than half. I mean, yeah. more
Chris
than half
Murphy
of
is doing
Gen
his own
Alpha
town
and Gen Z's, like
State of the Union.
sentient political
Did you get that
life.
email?
That guy has been
Okay.
in charge.
I didn't
of
get
the
an
Republican
email, but I
Party.
saw.
Which congressman
Oh,
was
yeah.
wearing a red
I got
man?
it.
They also mentioned it earlier, but I saw that
Oh,
there's
did they?
there's an alternative
Nah,
State of the
nah,
Union
nah,
for
nah.
the
It's
It's
Randy
called
Bigger?
People's State of Union.
the
You said-
boycotting.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't
Democrats.
say nothing.
Yeah.
That was you, Maddie, that said that.
That was me. That was me.
They also said that Jeffrey said that if
sometimes
you
a
are
genocide
going
is
to
made.
attend, don't
Don't you dare
like
make
cause
me
a
feel bad
ruckus,
about
don't make a
body
scene,
shaming
don't do a
or
protest,
Fine. Are you
anything.
kidding me?
He's such a fucking
no
coward,
sorry,
dude.
some other
He's
person
such
I
a
know.
fucking coward.
I
Like
know.
you're such a bitch.
I don't know. I don't
Maybe
know,
he's a
but
sea filler.
Republicans, there's Scalise, and then yeah, he's chatting to people. Donald Trump's enjoying himself. This is why he ran for president, right? This is his moment. He loves TV. He loves the spectacle.
Exonerated by the Epstein files, as we say.
Exonerated.
So many of them are holding
I
themselves
think
up
he's gonna be
with their
useless.
chairs.
I don't know. I feel
Like-
like
Yeah,
he's
he looks-
gonna
he
get a
looks like
really
he
bad
looks
speed.
alive.
He looks
Virginia
low
Fox
energy
is
right now. He
doing
looks
it.
low energy, Jeb.
The devil
I know you
herself.
shouldn't say
Yeah.
this because we're turning off our viewers who we want to watch, but I'll be very honest with you. I'll be very honest with people watching right now. If you want to switch off and go to sleep, go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, I hear this is going to be very
honest
long.
Media person right now. I don't
Like
want to lie to you.
supposedly it's
Yeah.
going to
But
be very
if you
long.
want to
He-
stay,
I guess he
and watch
said
me
that.
and Francesca Prem explain the shit
Trump
show
said
you're
that?
about to see, then stay. We won't
Supposedly,
let you
I
down.
heard that.
Trump is going to say a lot of
earlier.
shit. You're going to see it on your
Oh,
social
what's-
media.
remember where I
and
heard
stuff.
it.
What's his
So
name?
why don't you
What's
let
his
us,
name right behind
pre-bud
Trump?
it
I
for
fucking
you
forgot
and
his
read
name.
it
He's
for
very
you.
tough, though.
He's a
sweet.
dickhead. I know he's a
He looks
dickhead,
super
but
serious.
I
He
forgot his
really
name.
enjoys doing rallies,
I don't
right? Where you
remember.
can just,
I mean, they're technically
tell
all
stories
dickheads.
about snakes and
Right.
sharks.
Oh, look at Chucky Schumer holding
And
himself
talk
without
about Arnold
fucking.
Palmer's
Look at him.
penis
Look at him.
and
Chucky
Yeah,
Yeah,
Schumer in the back.
yeah, he's
All
been
kinds of
doing
weird
that.
things
The
he
last time
does
they
at
panned
rallies.
to
Oh,
him.
there's John Roberts. Did he?
What do you
did
think?
he-
Oh,
what
he
do you
got
think about this?
snubbed.
Yeah,
Did he
yeah, the
engage with
justices.
Robert?
Who
Yeah,
got
No,
snubbed?
he
Oh.
snubbed him. Roberts,
like-
yeah. He walked
First of
right
all,
past
John
him.
Roberts is
And
such a
Cohen
little
Barrett.
B. He's gonna turn around and gut the Voting Rights Act.
He's so petty. I can't.
Every
Did
time
he?
he
Shit,
goes-
I need to
Three
like
of them?
Not
control
yet,
the
not that I know,
laughing.
unless
The
the
laughter.
news
Is it
the
just the
laughter.
three of them?
No,
Is it just the
yeah.
three of them?
Yeah, but he didn't really engage.
The other
with
ones didn't
justices,
come?
did he?
I was gonna ask about Amy
Maybe.
Coney Barrett.
I don't,
Is it all the
I-
justices?
That's the first time I've seen any
Oh,
Supreme
oh,
Court
that- Fetterman!
justices.
Yo,
They usually do
let's
sit together,
go.
Republican. Here we go. Chris
Wait,
Coons.
he got more love than the justices. That's crazy.
Well, there's Fetterman in between Peter Welch of Vermont and
Wait, who?
Chris Coons
Fetterman?
of Delaware, and Trump specifically singled out Fetterman.
Republican, dude.
The love affair with
Fucking
Fetterman is
Republican.
insane
Like, who
because they
gives a
spent the
fuck?
first
Like,
few months in Fetterman's Senate career
like he's a straight up
calling him
Republican.
insane, mentally unbalanced, stroke induced should be removed from office. Trump's tie is Fetterman-esque.
Do we
right
want to
now.
watch
I
just
see it
his without
hanging
the
at
commentary,
Fetterman
like once it
/
starts,
Trump
or no?
level.
Yeah, I can switch it.
There's the balcony. Can we see anyone else in there who is of interest? I'm trying to have
All
a
the
look around.
family.
There. Oh, he's very happy. Is he going back to do a Trump dance? No, he's not. Yeah. So
Imagine he hits the
Trumpy.
Trumpy.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
The double fucking dick pump, like, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
just a straight to his face.
Now, of course, the audio on this one's gonna be stupid as hell.
Stupid shit. Yeah, the very low Y. And this is the official White House channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody's holding a poster. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's oh, what's his,
Al
what's his
Green.
thing?
Yeah, it's Al Green.
Al Green. Yeah, Al Green. What does it say? Oh, and Hakeem Jeffrey said to not do anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no protesting.
Oh, somebody's coming in.
Oh my God! Really?
Okay.
Who is that?
Yep. Oh, that's Mullins.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh my God!
Mullins. Yep.
I recognize him from the side.
What does it say? I wonder what it says. They're never gonna show it.
No.
Does Teo one show it?
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the
course you
President
do.
of the United States.
I think Zateo was just streaming from them. I don't think they had their own cameras in there. I don't see if another.
Well, thank you very much,
news-
everybody. It's really an honor. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
Why does he look sleepy? Like he just woke up.
I mean, would you be surprised?
No, not at all. Like they're like, you need your energy today. Like
Yeah, take a nap.
Like
You've
you
probably
need
been
to take a
sleeping for
nap.
like the past 3 hours.
Right. Like you need to go to sleep, bro.
Second Lady of the United States.
Second lady of Usha Vance.
Yeah.
Is she really called second lady?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Members of Congress and my fellow Americans. Our nation is back, bigger, better, richer,
So some of the Dems
and
didn't attend?
stronger
Is that
than
what
ever
it is?
before.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, like you said, Murphy, Schatz, the whole, progressive senators.
So only
that's like a
four-
handful.
From now, our
Only
country
4
will celebrate
justices
an
are
epic
attending.
milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of
All I
our
saw was Tony
glorious
Barrett and Roberts. Who
American
else is there?
independence.
Kavanaugh,
This July 4th,
Kavanaugh,
we will
okay.
mark
and then I think
2.5
somebody else is sitting with
centuries
them.
of liberty and
Sotomayor,
triumph, progress
think?
and freedom in the most incredible.
But
and
I don't see
exceptional nation
Sotomayor. Like
ever
if the
to
other
exist on
justices
the
aren't
face of
going,
the
then
earth.
Sotomayor is not.
We've
Like
seen
there's no
nothing
way
yet.
I see
We're gonna do
Sotomayor
better
like breaking.
and better and
they-
better. This is the golden age.
The
of
court
America.
usually attends regardless.
Yeah.
If they're
Yeah.
not there,
have
it's
to.
not because of a protest. I don't think.
No,
It's
no,
just
I don't think
because
so.
they had other shit to do.
Yeah, probably.
When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had
They're
just
gonna get exercise in today.
inherited
All the old
a
people. They're gonna be
nation
up
in
and down, up
crisis
and down, up and down.
with a
Yeah,
stagnant
like church.
economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home.
Look at him just leaning on the
wars and
fucking
chaos
podium like
all
he's having a
over the
I
hard
love how they all
time.
do that.
Tonight,
They just like hold
after
on
just
for
1
dear
year,
life. Like,
I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before.
Like, who believes
And a
this?
turnaround
Besides
for
from
the
like a
ages. It
hardcore.
is
Like,
indeed
if you're
a
going to the grocery
turnaround
store,
for
like
the
you're not
ages.
believing this. There you go. Get up, Vance. Oh, look at him. Look at him standing in front of Al Green. Oh, are they kicking him out?
oh my god. That's so unnecessary for a sign. Whatever, good for Al
Look at
Green
him. Look
for
at him.
getting
Look at him.
himself kicked out
Look at them
every
patting
year.
each other on their backs. Look at them.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back.
They're so proud of it.
Today, our border is secure.
Who did that? He's pissed.
Thank you. Today, our border is secure.
Who did that? He
Our
did not
spirit
like
is
that. He did
restored.
not like that at all.
I think it was the
Inflation is
Republicans.
plummeting.
Yeah.
Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
Okay.
Yep. He's like, all right, you fuckers, get up. He's only talking to the Republicans. He's not even like he's not even looking the other way.
I know. He's got himself
Millions and
turned.
millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked. We now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far.
Oh, look at that. He turned that time.
In the past 9 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
They're fact checking. They're not. It's not even, what do you even call this? They're not even like.
I think it's just a highlight. They're
They're
doing
not
a
highlighting. Yeah, I wouldn't say
highlight
fact check.
reel.
Fact check is not the
Legally,
thing.
people
Like, they're-
that will love our
What?
country and will
No,
work
I mean
hard
the White House
to
account is
maintain
not going to
our
fact check.
country.
I can.
no.
go to
I didn't mean to
different
say
ones.
fact check. Anyways,
Yeah.
broadcasting. Right? Is that the word I'm looking for? Just for people
The
that
flow
can't hear.
of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record
I mean,
56%.
if they gave a shit about that, they would have an ASL interpreter, but I don't see one.
Right.
PBS has one.
I
And
really want to
last
see
year,
what
the
his
murder rate saw its single
Al Green's sign
largest
was.
decline in recorded
I'm sure it's already
history.
on
This
Twitter.
is the biggest
Gotta be
decline.
on
Think
Twitter.
of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years. Year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred, before he was born, substantially before he was born. That's a long time ago. He wouldn't like me to say that, but that's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country.
Yeah, it's already
But
trending.
in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest
Black
level in
people
more than
aren't
5
apes.
years. And in the last 3 months of 2025,
Yeah. I
it
just
was
saw that.
down
Black
to
people are apes.
1.7%.
And Scalise pulled it down. Like, do you really want to be the guy pulling down the sign that says that?
I love how they say core inflation.
Yeah, I
Just-
guess
just-
that's
just
fine.
try to be,
which
like,
reached a
politically
peak of
correct.
$6 a
Whoever made
gallon
the
in some
slides
states.
didn't want to be a liar.
Under
I
my
guess.
predecessor,
Yep.
it was quite honestly a disaster. Is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline.
This is so bootleg. This is so fucking
Mortgage rates are the
stupid.
lowest in 4 years.
For the
and
next
falling
week, we
fast,
have to listen
and
to
the
people
annual
who
cost
are
of a
paying
typical
like
new mortgage is
$3
down
at the
almost
pump. Be like, well, it's
$5,000
$1.85.
just
You
since
know,
I took
like,
office.
no, it's not. You know, it's not. That's not what you pay.
And low interest
I
rates
got gas
will
the other day.
solve
I'm
the
pretty sure it was
Biden-created
like
housing problem well.
280 something.
At the same time,
Yeah.
protecting the values
literally-
of those
yeah.
people who already own a house. That
I'm
really
pretty sure
feel
that
rich for
it
the
was
first
around there. I think
time
it was
in their
like
lives. We want to protect those values.
290
We want to keep
up
those
here.
values up. We're going to do
I'm
both.
trying to remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually lower, a little lower here.
And we are going to keep it that way. The stock market has set 53 all-time
No.
record highs since the election.
No.
Think of that. 1 year. Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe. Think of it, much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes. A short time ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world, the hottest.
They have to. I know some of their knees are already killing. Some of their knees are already in pain, man.
Might as well just stay standing.
I need to see if Fetterman's
Thousands of new
standing.
businesses are forming in factories, plants, and laboratories are being built. We have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's
Like,
getting
Schumer,
bigger and
get your
bigger
house
and
in order, bro.
stronger.
Like,
Nobody
please.
can believe what they're watching.
And so is Jeffries.
American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
Friend and partner.
Right.
Is that how we're gonna describe somebody being
Yes. Just invaded, kidnapped their fucking leader. That's a friend and partner.
Natural gas production
Is
at
it-
an
is that-
all-time high because I kept
Technically,
my
that is what we
promise
do to
to
our friends and partners.
drill, baby, drill.
Yeah, everybody's our friend and partner under duress, I guess.
Look at them. Look at them. They don't even want to stand up anymore.
They're like,
Let
okay.
them sit. Let them sit, please.
More
They're
Americans are
begging.
working
The knees are
today than at any
screaming.
time in the history of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country, more working today. And 100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector.
Yeah, you fired everybody in the public sector. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, they had to get a job somewhere, right?
We ended
Look at Blumenthal.
DEI in America.
Who keeps screaming USA? Like, and they keep like lowering his volume.
We cut a record number of job-killing
it's
regulations,
like, do
and
you
in
think
1
you're
year
at,
we have
like,
lifted
a
2.4
sporting
million
event?
Americans.
Like, they're in a
record
Miley
off
Cyrus
of
concert.
food stamps.
Party in the USA.
Wow.
Why? You didn't like that? Come on, that was a
For all
good
of
one.
these reasons,
That was a good one.
members
I
of
couldn't think of
Congress,
a
the state
response to
of
that.
our
Like,
union
oh,
is
okay. That is
strong.
kind of funny.
Got you on that one. Yeah. Oh my
That's
God,
it.
bro! I am telling you, some of them definitely got like booster shots to their knees, bro. Like straight cortisol shots to their.
Cortisone right
Like,
to
please,
the-
like right to the knees, bro. Like today is the day, Doc. I need it. I need it today.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, please,
winning
please,
so
Mr.
much.
President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country until you came along with
I'm
this
telling you.
losing, but now we're
Please,
winning too
Mr.
much.
President, I can't
And I
take
say,
it
no, no,
anymore.
no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big.
No,
you're
you're gonna win again.
bigger
Come
than
on.
ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's.
Oh yeah, they
gold
definitely
medal
gave him something.
Olympic
He's loud
hockey
today.
team. Come on in.
Where are they? He just turned around.
Okay.
They all just turned the wrong way. Yeah, these assholes. Where's the women? The women won. Oh, only
They-
6 of them came. Or
They
what is it?
denied the.
8 of them? The
They
women.
denied the invitation.
Oh, they did. Oh, I know they made like a fun of it or something like that too, didn't they?
I didn't see that. I just saw that they denied it. It was, you know,
No,
good
I
for
like.
them.
I think the administration made fun of the women's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trump made fun, said like, oh, I guess we have to invite the women too or something. And then everybody, all these guys laughed. Trump laughed,
Yeah, ha ha ha.
Yeah. So. But every response I've seen to it says that the women like consistently win medals.
Yes.
And this is the first time the men's team has in like years.
I think I don't know about like women winning. I don't follow ice hockey at all. But I know that the women have won more medals than the men at the Olympics consistently.
I saw that. Yeah, it was like, I mean, this year was like 65% or something.
Yes.
From
Yep. From women.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat
Democrats
a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women, who will soon be coming to the White House.
Oh, they are coming.
Oh, okay. I must be mistaken. Maybe some of them are going. Because, like, why wouldn't you have them both be standing up here?
I think like shit like that though, like that's like nothing.
And I just want to say
doesn't mean anything,
second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there and they weren't about to say no, because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
Huh? I don't know what he just said. I didn't hear anything.
Just that their goalie
He's
did
the goalie?
well.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the goalie. He did a good job, I guess. I don't know.
Good.
I didn't watch any of the Olympics.
I didn't know.
It's just,
I watched a little bit of the free skating.
it just slips by like so fast,
Yeah.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off. You practiced that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
I mean, hopefully he's a good person. I don't know what his politics are. I mean, accepting it from Trump is probably just not a great look regardless, but hockey's not
Great
known for
athletes
being
have gotten
particularly
very
liberal.
great, the best.
No.
And I thought he deserved it. And I did take
I mean,
a vote.
great.
Every single
Though,
one
dude,
of
hey,
them
good for you,
said,
bro.
"I'm not giving it if anybody
Doesn't matter to
doesn't
me.
know it." Every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you all. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much.
Hey, good for them. I mean, it's tough, bro. Like winning gold medal at the Olympics is tough. Like that's hard.
Yeah.
Applaud the effort for sure.
No Russia though. They didn't have to beat any Russian teams.
I'm also pleased to say
Are the
that
Russian teams
next
good?
time
I
the
thought
Olympic
Canada
torch
was
is
like the
lit,
best of the best.
It will be here in America for the 2028
I don't know, I think most of our
Olympics,
players
and
come
it's
from
the
Russia.
summer
Like,
version
are
right
like
in
the
Los
NHL.
Angeles. We're going to do a good job
Oh,
in
really?
Los Angeles.
I think so. I could be spreading misinformation though.
I have no
been a-
clue about fucking hockey.
It's been a while since I used to follow
And
it.
Los
like, in
Angeles is
college,
going to
but
be safe.
I don't really
just
follow
like
any sports
Washington,
anymore. It just kinda
D.C.
fell off.
is now one of the
Me neither.
safest
I mean,
cities
I'll
in the
watch
country.
soccer a little bit, but that's it.
I don't even do that anymore.
I think
I
this
used
is
to like
This
that.
year,
this
and
is
I
the
must say I got
most
them both.
calories
I got
that
'em
Ted
in
Cruz
the
has
first
probably
term.
lost ever.
And I was disappointed because I
Yeah,
didn't
this
think
is
I'd be
the most intense
president when
workout.
this happened.
This
This
is the
is
most
the
intense
workout of a
workout video
lifetime.
Strange things
for him.
took place.
Yes,
And
I think-
now I've got
Oh,
him
He's gonna need a
because I got
vacation
the
after
Olympics,
this.
I've got the 2026.
I could be wrong.
FIFA
He
World
does
Cup.
run through the
And I
airport
wanted
pretty
to claim
fast, so it
the
could be like
150th, but I didn't get
Yeah.
away with that one. I
two
couldn't claim
events.
that one for myself.
State of the Union
But we're
and
getting the
vacation.
World Cup, so we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming, and that is exciting news.
I really wanted to go to the World Cup, but I don't think I am.
Yeah, I
So
think
this
there
will
were
be a
some
year to
maybe
celebrate
like
our country.
qualifier games or something
heroes
in
who have
Charlotte this year.
Kept it free. Men
I
like
don't know,
Buddy Taggart.
but
There shouldn't
At
be.
age
They're all
17,
set
Buddy
to go.
volunteered to defend
No,
America
like, there
in
were.
World War
Oh,
II.
there
like
were.
this year,
It's
Serving in the
possible.
Pacific under the
I don't
great
know.
Possible.
General Douglas
I feel like that's something
MacArthur.
I heard people talking
He
about.
fought
I didn't go to
bravely
any,
in the
but
famous Battle
would've
of
been
Manila,
cool.
Worked so hard.
Yeah.
we just
He
got
was
a separate
badly wounded
team.
and
I
almost
keep meaning
killed
to
by
go,
enemy
but
machine guns in
Yeah.
Luzon.
I mean, the final is happening at
81
Foxborough,
years
so
ago, this
I wanted
month
to go just so
deliberated
close,
the
but
largest
I'm not going to spend the
internment
money.
camp
It's so
in the
expensive. I'd rather
I was
just
gonna
do
say
4
it's
years and
probably
anywhere in the world.
hundreds of dollars, right?
But he earned many honors,
way more,
including a
thousands.
Purple Heart
Thousands.
and a Bronze
Thousands.
Star.
Like
Came
the
home,
shittiest
started a
tickets.
family, and tonight
Yeah.
he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday.
Who's this? World War II vet?
Yeah.
So, buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year.
If you were to ask
Blood
him what
warriors
happened in
tore through a
1776,
girls' summer
he has
camp
no idea what happened in
in Central
1776.
Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission. A young guy, but very brave, very, very
I mean,
top.
somebody knew where he
Always
came
top
from.
in his class, and he lifted
Nobody
not just
knew where
Millie
he
Kate,
Nobody knew.
but
Nobody knew. Just came out of nowhere.
164 others to safety.
Does Millie know that her life was in danger because of
was
failed
gonna
Republican policy?
I was gonna say, does Millie know that? Does Millie know that your state almost costed you your life?
Killed
your
her.
town?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Let Millie know, please. Who's at fault here?
She'll find out someday.
Maybe. Who knows?
I have to assume that
They gotta change history at a certain point, you know.
People watched Scott
that's
from a
future
distance,
leftists,
and they couldn't
you know?
believe what
like,
they were
because
seeing.
they're
The
all
winds
gonna be
were
like,
blowing,
well,
the
what
rain
happened?
was
That was
pouring,
really
everything
traumatic
was
for us
going
in
in
our
that
childhood.
rapid
And they're gonna
way
look it
nobody
up and
ever
be
seen
like,
anything
holy
like it. They
shit.
You're
said,
assuming
wow,
when they
that's
look it up,
something.
it's gonna be the correct
Tonight,
information.
Scott
You're
and
assuming.
Millie
You're
Kate
right. You're
are here
right.
together,
Yeah, by then,
reunited for the
we'll be
very first
stressed.
time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate.
Do you think if you do that, you start getting spam after for like crypto and like stuff like that?
Yes.
And Petty Officer
100%.
Ruskin, I'm pleased to
Trump
inform
coin.
you that I
Yeah.
am
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
awarding
Getting
you
that. You're getting
the
that.
Legion of Merit for extraordinary
Trump
heroism,
needs you.
which is what
He's
it was.
mad at you. You
Extraordinary
got to right now.
heroism. Thank you.
You're disappointing me.
Oh, he's like, yeah, grab this fucking medal and let me get the fuck out of here, bro.
And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aide, thank you very much. Take care of that very important service. Thank you
Huh?
very much. From 1776 to today,
Are they sitting on
every
the stairs?
generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and
Like,
the
this
pursuit
is
of
such
happiness.
like
And they're really doing
this
it
is
for
such
the next
propaganda
generation.
happening right
But
now.
now
Like,
it's our
this
turn.
is
Together, we're building
crazy.
a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the
Is
people.
that why we're cutting the
not
education
powerful,
budget?
and where
Like,
the
is that
interests
why
of
we're
hardworking
dismantling the
Americans
Department of
are
Education?
always our
Because
first
the
and
children
ultimate
need to go
concern.
higher?
That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year. Last year, I
Believe a
urged
word
this
of
Congress
this.
to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans.
So what are the new tax cuts that he wants?
I don't
He
know.
put
There-
more
it's a
tariffs.
rumor.
I know he put like a 10 or 15% tariff, like blanket.
Yeah.
But
So it's gonna be like Beautiful Bill 2.0.
cool.
All Democrats,
left to
every
cut?
single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary, massive tax cuts.
What's left to cut to
They wanted
sustain it?
large-scale tax
But here's the thing, though.
increases to hurt
Here's the thing that I don't
people
get, right?
instead.
Like, if you ask anybody,
But we held
nobody likes
strong,
to
and
pay
with
taxes,
the great,
right?
big,
like, no, everybody
beautiful
like,
bill,
yeah, it's my money. I
we
want to keep
gave
it.
you
Sure,
no
but how do you
tax
pay for
on
the
tips,
services?
no
So
tax
if you
on
keep cutting
overtime,
that, how are you
and
gonna
no
pay
tax
for it?
on Social
How are you gonna pay
Security
for
Well,
it?
for our
it's
great
like
chiefs.
when we say like, oh, let's do universal health care. The first thing they say to us is, well, how are you going to pay for it? You know,
Right.
like, but this is on the same level as that. It just benefits different people. So how are we going to pay for it?
Right.
Hmm?
And we also made interest on auto loans.
You love the
tax
military.
deductible.
How are
the
you gonna pay
first
for it?
time,
How are we going to
but
pay for
only
it?
if the car
Well,
is
because at the
made
same
in
time,
America.
they want to up that again, don't they? Or they just did, or something like that.
Yes. Well, he's requested a 1.7 trillion dollars from 950.
Just a little
Recently in
1.7.
So he wants to
Pennsylvania, I
almost
met
double. He wants to
Megan
almost double it.
Hemhauser,
Yeah.
a devoted mom who's homeschools her children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables
Homeschool
at
mom?
night as her husband works overtime.
Do I just know where this is
very
going?
heavy equipment.
I mean,
Megan
a
is here
homeschool mom
this
is being
evening, and she's
highlighted by Trump.
happy to
Those
tell
kids
you
aren't
that she
vaccinated.
is so
No.
much richer.
Hopefully they're not in
because
South
with no
Carolina
tax
because the
on
measles
tips,
outbreak is
no
kind of
tax on
crazy
overtime,
over there.
and our expanded child tax
Yeah.
credit done again by
That one kid with
Republicans. Megan and her
encephalitis.
husband will take home more than $5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half. Megan, please stand up. We're fighting for you, Megan.
She's already
She's already
standing up.
standing
Like,
because
she's
he
already
didn't
standing
bother
up.
to give her a seat.
No, it's because he doesn't know who she is.
Thank
He
you,
doesn't
Megan.
know who she
We're
is.
fighting
He has
for
no
Oh,
you.
idea.
there's a seat. Okay.
Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their
He has no
children's
idea who
brand
this
new
is.
Trump accounts.
Stand up,
And
Megan.
I didn't name it.
I'm here, sir. I'm already
I
standing.
did not name that. Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6 billion $250 million to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children.
Children.
They're great people.
Like he almost forgets to say the word. Then he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta say the word children."
Children. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not hear Trump say the word children.
Say children, yes.
You know, I asked Michael Dell, how do you make all that money? He said, well, I just sat on my
tax
dorm
cuts.
in school and I made computers and I'd sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling. And pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him on that. But I really thank him and Susan,
A lot of those
as
computers,
well
a lot
as
of those
others
laptops.
like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
I love how the story is always, he's just a simple guy who worked hard in school and sold computers. Has nothing to do with the exploitation of other countries to get the
So with
resources
modest
of workers to
additional
build it.
contribution,
The copper
these
that's
young
mined at
people's
like
accounts
1
could
cent
sell
build
an
it.
to over
hour.
$100,000 or more by the time they turn
The
18. Think of it.
exploitation
How
of
much
immigrant
money is that for
labor,
somebody
H-1B
started with
visas
nothing?
abused. Oh
Over
yeah,
100,000.
none of
It could be
that.
much more than that.
No.
To make this
Just work
investment in
hard.
our children.
Just
Load all the
one
computers.
guy
Go
who
to
worked really hard.
TrumpAccounts.gov.
Yeah. Always.
TrumpAccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. It's setting every record in the book. It's popular. They knew what it was going to take. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off.
you
One of
cutting
the
apples?
primary reasons for our country's stunning
What?
economic
Are you cutting
turnaround,
apples?
the
It sounded like
biggest
you're
in
cutting like
history,
an
where
apple.
the Dow Jones
like an
broke
onion.
No,
50,000
Is that your
4
rabbit?
years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit
I was like,
7,000, where it
I don't
wasn't
think he likes
supposed
the
to be
sound
for
of my
many
voice.
years.
well, like I couldn't see your hands either, so I
tariffs.
thought they were like right in front of you, like you
I
were
use
just.
these
Just
tariffs
like,
to make
anyway.
hundreds of billions
No.
of dollars to make great deals for our
No,
country,
he's
both economically and on a national
tearing his thing
security
apart.
basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars.
But you got to pay that back.
They were ripping us so badly. You all know that. Everybody knows it.
But you gotta
Even the
pay it
Democrats know it. They
back.
just don't want to say it.
There's
And
people
yet
that are
these
supposed to be
countries
sitting down
are
there that
now
said you got to pay
happy.
it back.
And
Yeah.
so are we. We made deals. The
Racket.
deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth. And the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly. And 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it really wrong. And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down.
Court.
It came down. Very unfortunate ruling.
A very unfortunate ruling.
But the good news is that almost
Yeah,
all
Comey's
countries
sitting
and
there.
corporations
Ask her.
want to keep the
Hey,
deal
Amy. The
that
fuck,
they
Amy?
already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of
I
tariffs.
knew
wouldn't
that
be
was
able to
coming.
settle
I
with that.
knew that was
To
coming.
remain in
How many wars
place
is it?
under fully
It always
approved
goes
and
up by
tested
one.
alternative legal statutes.
It's got to be
It
at like
always
11
does.
now
Tested
then.
for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better,
Every day he
leading to a
doesn't
solution
bomb Iran is
that will be
another
even
war
stronger
added to
than
the list.
before.
Yeah.
Congressional action will not be necessary.
Imagine he
It's
says,
already
like,
time tested and approved.
We're going to do
And
the
as time
strike
goes by, I believe the
right
tariffs
here.
I mean,
Like,
that's what
paid
we're
for
all.
by foreign
That's what
countries
everybody's
will,
watching
like
for,
in the
right?
past,
He's like, close to that, apparently.
substantially replace the modern day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love. Right? Moving forward, factories, jobs, investment, and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America because we finally have a president who puts America first. I put America first. I love America.
Do we have any real data on any factories actually doing anything? Like, not that I want to be like a factory worker or want that to be
For
like
decades before I came
the
along,
backbone of a
we had the exact
vision that should
opposite.
be beyond that.
From trade to
Like,
healthcare, from energy to immigration. Everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. They were murderers, 11,888 murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly use the word affordability, a word, they just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem. They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward. The price of eggs is down 60%, Madam Secretary. Thank you. The cost of chicken, butter, fruit, hotels, automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by
Madam
a lot.
Secretary, who's he
And
talking
even
to?
beef, which was very high, is starting to come down significantly. Just hold on.
maybe
a
like
while.
some
We'll
sort of
get it down.
like house
And soon
admin.
we
Culture
will see
Secretary?
numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago. Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, and especially energy, when they see energy going down to numbers like that, they cannot believe it. It's like another big tax cut. I'm also confronting one of the biggest ripoffs of our times, the crushing cost of health care caused by you. Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare,
It
big
just
insurance
turns the
companies have gotten
Democrats.
rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people. With our government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared 1,000,
They donate to
1,200,
you
1,400,
all
and
the
even
fucking time. Look at
1,700%.
it. That's it. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's
nothing else.
bullshit.
That's why I introduced the great healthcare plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own
$2,000.
health care, which will be better health care at a much lower cost.
How much health care do you get for $2,000? Doesn't even cover premiums for a year.
No, not at all. Bro, my dad, who is on Medicaid, he just signed up for
In
Medicare.
addition,
His
my
premiums
plan
for fucking
requires
3 months
maximum
is $1,000.
price
It's
transparency.
$880
That's a
something
big
dollars. So
deal.
it's
And
6
that's,
months.
and that's for Medicare,
so
like
simple.
supposed
And that's
to
for
be
Medicare.
like entitlement program for
Yes.
And I did that in
Paid
my
into it for
first
30
term, and
years.
the
Paid
Democrats
taxes their whole
immediately
lives, yeah.
terminated it
Yes.
Insane.
with full knowledge
you're
that they
right.
were doing a very bad thing for the people.
Something he's
Costs were gonna
paid
go
into
way
for
up,
30
and that's what
years.
happened. And now I'm bringing them way down on health
And he
care
still has to
everything else.
pay
I'm also
$800 for
ending
every 3
the
months.
wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs. like has
Medicare
never
really
happened
does
before.
suck. Whenever I've dealt with it with clients, it doesn't cover very much.
anything. No. It doesn't cover anything, like except for like your emergency hospital visits. But if you want to
Right.
go to like
Other
a regular checkup
presidents
done,
tried
like
to do it.
it doesn't
But
cover
It
it
doesn't
anything.
make sense, like when
Right.
you're older and you need
Most
to be
didn't.
going more frequently.
Regularly, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
They tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close.
gonna grab some water real quick.
They were all talk and no action, but I got it done under my just enacted most favored nation agreements. Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs, will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs. Anywhere, the lowest price.
Sure.
So in my first year of the second term, should be my third term, but strange things happen.
Look at that.
I
Oh
took
my God.
Prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest
floor of
price in
Congress,
the
you're saying
entire
that.
world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more, all available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name
Did he
that one
seriously
either,
just
by
say
the way.
should be my third term?
Oh, I missed it. I was looking at like fact checking articles.
Oh yeah, he literally just said it should be my
And here
third term.
tonight is the very first customer ever to get that big discount, and it is big. Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her husband have struggled with infertility, and they turned to IVF. One drug has been costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase, but a few weeks ago, she logged on
Didn't he
to
screw
the
that all
Trump
up?
RX website and got that same
I
drug that
thought
cost
Trump
$4,000,
RX
got it
only
for
applied to
under
Medicaid.
$500, a reduction of much more
I have no
actually
idea.
than $3,500.
Because it doesn't like.
Catherine, we are
I haven't
all
noticed
praying
any
for you,
difference.
and you're
Like,
I mean, is
going
this
to
a
be
private
a great
or
mom.
is this a government? So how is it called Trump RX?
I think it's government. I thought it only applied to like Medicare and Medicaid drugs, and only specific ones. I don't remember. I looked into it before. I don't remember the exact details, but
So now I'm calling.
but
the
as far as I
Congress
know,
to
they haven't
codify my most favored
Um,
nation program into
they haven't
law.
done
Now, one
anything
thing
for
I'm not
like
sure it matters
what would you
because
call it, like
it'll be
IVF
very hard for
parity, I
somebody that
guess,
comes
for
along
insurance.
after
Like
me to
there's
say,
no mandate saying
let's
or
raise
there's no
drug
policy
prices
saying
by
that they have to cover
700 or
it.
800%.
They said that there
But
was
John
no legal
and Mike, if you don't mind, codify
avenue
it
for them
anyway.
to do that.
They may do it.
So
Codify it anyway. Thank you.
I don't know.
Many
that
Americans
was
are also
bullshit.
concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their
I
electric
mean, none of this
utility
is
bills.
working at all.
Tonight, I'm pleased to announce
anybody.
that I have negotiated the new Ratepayer Protection Pledge. You know what that is? We're telling the major tech companies that they have the obligation to provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory so that no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of
Honestly, I like
electricity
that.
will go down for the community and very
It's how it should be.
substantially down. This is a unique
Like if you're gonna
strategy
build all
never
these power
used
plants
in
or these
this
data
country
centers,
before. We
you
have an
should
old
be
grid
using
and could
your
never handle the
ways to
kind
come up
of
with your own power.
numbers,
I
the
think
amount
that's
of
fair.
electricity that's needed. So I'm
But
telling
again,
them
I-
they
If
can build
if
their own
it's
plant.
legit, I
If
mean,
it's
we're
legit.
told
Electricity.
the ones
It will
the one
ensure the
that's being
company's
built
ability to
near
get
us,
electricity
like,
while at the
it
same
says
time
that it
lowering
like
prices of
uses
electricity for you and could be
uses
very
its own water or
substantial.
something. It's like
all
not
the
a
cities
drain
in town.
on the water system,
You're
but
gonna
I
that's
don't
see
not
believe
good
it.
things
true.
happen over
Like
the
Yeah.
next
it
number of
does.
years. Another
So-
pillar of the American dream that has been under attack is home ownership. With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated.
That's BlackRock.
Stories like this
That's
are
very fake.
why
They
last
donate
month
to
I signed an
you.
executive order to
That's
ban
Outlook.
large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single-family homes.
You know how they're doing this? They're saying like, if you're bigger than like $10 million, you can't buy
And
a
now
house.
I'm asking Congress to
Like if your
make that
corporation
ban
has like that
permanent
much funds,
because
something like that.
homes for people.
But what's
really,
stopping
that's
like
what we're gonna
BlackRock
do on homes
dividing
for
into
people,
like
not for
100
corporations.
subsidies
Corporations are doing just fine.
or
Great
subsidiaries
job.
and
Thank
just
you very
buying it
much.
that
Sure,
way?
there's
They're doing
workarounds,
nothing.
yeah.
How short is Marco Rubio? Oh my
We're
God.
also working to make it easier for
I
Americans
mean, he looked
to
pretty
save
small
for
on that
retirement.
I mean, look,
And
him
under
sitting
this
next to Scott
administration,
Besson.
we
They
will
put him
always
right next to
protect
fucking one of the
Social
tallest people.
Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it. For our seniors, we will always protect Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Since I took office, the
This is literally
typical
just come on here and
401k
shit on the
balance is up
fucking
by at least
Democrats.
30,000.
Yeah.
This is a
a
stump speech.
We have
It was just an
millions
hour
and
of-
millions of people
yeah.
because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of
I mean,
all
he
of
started
working
off with
Americans
Shiitake
still do not
Biden,
have
so
access to a retirement
a year
plan
later,
with
still
matching
can't let it go.
contributions from an employer.
over a
To
year.
remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year as we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market. Let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Okay.
Interesting.
Tell that to John Thune.
Right.
Yeah, tell that to Johnny Thune. They'll never
They
pass
stood
it.
up for that. I can't believe
Right.
it.
Yeah. Let's all stand and clap for it.
I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she was here? Doubt it. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Tell Johnson. What do you mean?
Well, I'm like, okay, so do it then. Like,
Pass it
they better
tomorrow.
get passed tomorrow at this
Literally
point.
tomorrow.
I
Like,
wasn't sure if anybody
Introduce
even
it on the
was
floor
talking
tomorrow.
about that. I was very impressed.
Fuck
Thank
Nancy
you.
Pelosi. What do you mean, brother? Pass it.
right? She
When
has
it
no
comes
power
to the
here.
corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America.
Oh, the
There's
fuck,
been no
arrest
more
her. Arrest
stunning
her.
example
For
than
the intimidating. What do you
Minnesota.
mean?
Right.
where members of the Somali community have pillaged.
Lock her up. I'm with that.
$19 billion
Start the
from
chant.
American taxpayer. We have all the information. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine. and
You know what
many
you should
other
download?
states
It's an
are
extension. It's
even
called
worse.
Voice Master.
This
It
is
lets
the
you
kind of corruption
control
that
the voice even
shreds
more.
the fabric of a nation,
Okay.
and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance.
War on
Brother.
fraud. Oh,
Brother.
nice. So JD Vance is gonna.
He's gonna be
steal
on
the rest of
vacation. And you're cutting into his busy vacationing schedule. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, right. I mean, he's been on vacation all year. Maybe
He'll
he's
get
got to
it done.
step it up in year 2.
Find enough
Not yet.
of that
You gotta
fraud.
wait till the last year.
We will actually have a balanced
2027.
budget overnight. It'll go very quickly. That's the
Just
kind of
gonna
money
sit
we
around
have.
for the next
We'll
2 years.
balance our budget. The Somali pirates who
Oh.
ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world
Look at him laughing back there.
and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception.
And it literally just
Supporting
shows his
these
stomach
cultures
moving.
through unrestricted immigration and open borders.
Clavicular is right, bro.
And it is the
How
American people
embarrassing.
who pay the price in higher
Gavin just
medical
mogs
bills,
him.
car insurance, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah.
Look at Marco Rubio. Look how short he is compared to Scott. What do you watch when he sits down?
Delilah Colby.
Look how
was
short he
only
is.
5 years old in June
Short torso, I guess.
2024 when a
And legs,
18-wheel
everything is
tractor
short. Like he was
trailer
standing
plowed
short
into her
and sitting
stopped
down
car
short.
traveling
Yeah,
at
but it's even
60
more
miles
pronounced
an
when
hour
they
or
sit.
more. The driver was an illegal alien let in by Joe Biden and given a commercial driver's license by open borders politicians in California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk, have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk. And she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up.
Can I say this? And this applies to both Democrats and Republicans, but like, I hate when they like bring kids on here like this.
I know.
Like the kids have no idea what's happening here.
Right. Well, right. They can't
Most
really
illegal
consent to be
aliens
part
do
of
not speak English
this.
and cannot
Right.
read even
Like,
the most basic
and
road
it's
signs
like the
as
parents
to
wanting to
direction,
get named.
speed, danger.
Yeah,
or
no,
location.
I don't like that.
That's why
whole-
tonight I'm
on both
calling on
sides too. I
Congress
don't
to
like this whole
pass what we
pandery
will
thing.
call the
Yeah,
Delilah
You know,
law,
if it's a kid,
barring
I don't
any
care if
state
it's a
from
cancer
granting
patient.
commercial
But like,
driver's
why are we doing
licenses
like
to
not
illegal
necessary?
aliens.
Like
Just
veterans,
tell
I
us-
understand.
Tell us what's going on with the country. I don't know. I don't like. I get it, but I don't think it feels like a waste of my time as a viewer. Honestly, like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, and
And
I get it's
yesterday,
like
as you
politicky or
probably
whatever.
saw at the White
Let's
House, I hosted
get
It's
the warm and
performative.
fuzzy. Get the warm and
Americans
fuzzies,
who
but
lost their treasured
It's
loved
performative,
ones
yeah.
to the scourge of
I don't need it.
illegal immigration. People
saying,
came
if we're
into
gonna
our
be
country, how we
performative,
allowed
like,
this to happen with our
stick
open
to adults.
borders.
yeah,
These
don't
are
do
the
this.
angel
Yeah.
moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally
Like honoring
ignored.
veterans,
Totally ignored.
okay.
It was terrible.
Sure,
Hard to believe, actually.
I get it.
In
Yeah.
2023, a
Yeah. No, I mean, I
16-year-old
get it.
Firefighters, military members, I get it.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
Medina was supposed to perform in her
But yeah,
town's
stop with the
Christmas
sick
parade,
kids.
but
Yeah,
she never
like,
arrived. Her mother,
I don't
Jacqueline,
like
went
it.
home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub.
Like that can't be a
bleeding
controversial
profusely
thing for
after
anybody.
being
Like, right? Like
stabbed
that, like me saying that
25
can't be a
times.
controversy. Like nobody could be like, oh
Elizabeth's
dude, you just
killer
hate Trump. Like,
was a
no.
previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally, just brutally extinguished the brightest
talking
light
about this
in her
stuff,
family's
like I get
life.
it.
Violently,
Like that event
viciously.
happened.
Her heartbroken
But, like,
mother
you're just
is
doing
in
it
the
for, like,
gallery to remind
For brownie
everyone in
points.
this
Like you're
chamber
just doing it for
exactly
like
why
just
we
the
are
performance of
deporting
it. You
illegal
don't care
alien
about this.
criminals to our country at
No, I
record
mean
numbers.
he definitely
We're
doesn't
getting
care
them
about it,
the
and it's
hell out
also
of here
just
fast. We don't want them.
it's again these are singular anecdotes. Like
Yeah.
okay, and a bunch of people were also murdered in break-ins by people who were born here. Like the majority would be. So
Right.
it doesn't
Thank
really
you very
mean
much.
anything.
And like
Thank you.
and like bringing like survivors
We
on
can
like
never
this, another
forget
thing,
that
right?
many
Like
in
you're
this
just
room
making them relive it in front of like the
Not
entire
only
country
allowed
watching.
the border invasion
Yeah, I mean
to
Like,
happen,
they're adults,
so I
got
get
it.
involved,
they're choosing that
and
though. I
indeed
don't
they would do it
understand why,
all
but
over again if they ever had
that's
the
a choice.
chance.
Same, I
I
guess.
guess.
I don't
Got
know.
elected, they would open up those borders to
seems
some
kind
of
of
the worst
shitty.
criminals anywhere in the
But,
world.
Right. Like
The only thing
I don't think
standing
you're the
between
bad pressure you're
Americans
gonna
and a
get.
wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you.
Daddy Trump told we're doing a good job. Oh my God.
As we speak, Democrats in
Look,
this chamber
Fucking
have
Fetterman
cut
sitting
off
by
all
himself.
funding
like
for the
goddamn
Department
over.
of Homeland Security. It's all cut off. It's all cut off. They have instituted
like the Ted
another
Cruz of the
Democrat
Democratic Party.
shutdown. The first one costing us 2 points.
I don't think
Yeah,
anybody
and
likes him on the
GDP.
I
Democratic Party.
can't
2 points we
imagine.
lost on
I can't
GDP,
imagine
which
they do.
probably made them quite happy, actually.
Like he talks shit about him
Now they've
regularly.
closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and
It's too
murder.
bad there's no Democrat who
An
will
item
say
demanding
who
the full
who
and
was it that
immediate
said that if you
restoration
shot
of all
Ted
funding
Cruz
for
on
the
the
border
House or on
security,
the Senate
homeland
floor, nobody
security
would do
of the
anything.
United States, and also
Was that
for
Kennedy? Was that
helping
another
people
brilliant
clean up
Kennedyism?
their snow.
Yeah.
We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up.
I do like
We
him
gave
for
no
that. He
money.
does say some cool stuff like
Nobody's
that.
getting
He
paid.
is
It's a
funny.
shame.
I mean,
So
it's
you have to think
unfortunate,
about it.
but
We have, in case you didn't know, pretty large snowstorm out there. One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really
Oh,
believe.
they are seeing it clearly.
So tonight,
wait.
I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of
Stand up.
the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Nah, look, better stand up.
Is that lady? Why is there 3 of them over amongst like the rest of the Democrats?
I don't know.
And is the lady the rep from Florida who tried to get who wanted to get the abortion, but voted against abortion? Like, I think that might be her. She's a bigger blonde lady.
Yeah, in the red.
He's like, well, I didn't think in my situation.
He needs a breather. That's why he's taking so long.
Maybe it's great time.
Is there a Kelce bet anywhere? Like he's gonna pause for like 30 seconds or something like that? There's got to be a Kelce bet somewhere.
I'm sure.
They're getting tired, bro. Look at this dickhead in the back.
The arms out.
Yeah. Very Colonel Sanders looking.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I can see it.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious
Look at Mike
penalties
Johnson
for
already
public
standing up.
officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers
What's
all
Mike Johnson
over our
want?
country. They're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay. Yeah, he was ready to go, but never ended up saying anything. It's just a juvenile.
Dude is a child.
And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act. To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred
They don't already
American
vote.
elections. The cheating is rampant.
It is not
in our
a thing
elections.
that
It's
happens.
rampant.
No data to support
It's
that.
very simple.
At all.
All voters must
That
show
comes from
voter
Republican.
ID.
That comes from Republican AGs, Republican Secretary of States, Bill Barr, like all of that.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court.
I think it's been less than it accounts for less than 100 votes, I guess, since like
All voters
1982 or
must
something
show
like that.
Right.
proof of
It's insane.
citizenship.
So like
in
literally
order to
nothing.
vote.
You already require ID and proof of citizenship.
And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness.
You mail
disability,
in the ballots.
military,
You
or travel.
yourself mail the ballots in. I don't get it.
And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%.
No, it's not. You
It's
just
literally just not.
made that up.
And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually.
Not a
Like him
communist.
a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people
He loves him.
to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card.
Yeah, they have to pay.
Yet they don't
need
want
that to pay
identification
you.
for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans
Voting
and
and a
Democrats
job are
overwhelmingly
totally
agree on the
different
policy that
things. Oh my
we
god.
just enunciated.
I just
I don't like
Congress
what kills
should
me is
unite
that I
and
think
enact
like
this
people
common
think
sense,
this is okay.
country-saving
Just, like,
legislation right
don't
now,
think
and it should be before
disenfranchisement is a big
anything else
deal. It's
happens.
like, oh, so whatever. So you lost your document, whatever, so you can't vote like this time around. Just get them next time, you know, okay, like so you just don't get a say in the policies that are going to affect you. Then, sure.
or like women that have had their name
Reason
changed.
They don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Why would anybody?
Well, their
not
husbands
want
should be
voter
voting
ID?
for them
One
anyway,
reason,
right?
because they want to
Anyways,
cheat.
yeah.
There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist.
gotta bring a
They
citizen with
come
you
up
to
with
vote.
things you almost say, what
Proven citizen.
imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated, and their policy is so bad
Save
that
America's
the only way they
elections.
can get elected is to cheat.
Who is
And we're going to
America's
stop
election?
it.
You
We have
are.
to
You
stop
did
it, John.
January 6th.
Just to create, like, obviously,
And here is
they
one
have to
more
push this,
opportunity
but any
to show
like real
common
person
sense
who actually
in
believes it,
government.
it's just
In the
Is
gallery
Massey there?
tonight
Is he
are
standing up?
Sage Blair
I wonder
and
if
her
Massey's
mother,
standing up.
Michelle. In 2021,
Uh,
Sage
I mean,
was
he's
14
there.
when school officials
he's
in
supposedly
Virginia
sitting
sought
with
to
Rebecca.
socially transition her
You think they're making
to a
a
new
run?
gender, treating her as a
presidency?
boy and hiding it from her parents.
Together?
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Before
Like,
long, a confused Sage ran away from home.
who's
after
president
she
and who's vice
Was
president?
found
I
in a
think it
horrific
has to be
situation in Maryland.
Rokana as
A
president.
left-wing judge refused to return Sage
interesting.
to her parents
I
because
think it would be
they
Rokana
did
as
not
president.
immediately state that their daughter was their son.
Or
Sage
they
was
both
thrown
both
into an
make a bid
all-boys state
to each
home
other, and then like
and
he goes
suffered
like, "Oh,
terribly for a
you
long
can be in
time.
my
But
administration."
today, all of that is behind
Yeah.
them because Sage is a
Just
proud
like
and wonderful
it
young
used to
woman
be,
with
like
a
at the beginning of the
full
country,
ride
like the loser
scholarship
gets
to
to be the
Liberty
vice president. Like,
University.
Pretty much.
let's
Sage
do
and
that.
Michelle, please stand up.
What's Erica Kirk?
Where? Oh, yeah. Why is everybody giving her like the meanest side eye right now? Because she's not clapping.
And thank you for your great bravery. And who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? But now we have to say it because it's
I can't
going
believe
on
that
all
person
over
really
numerous
just sat
states.
there and
Not
accepted
even telling
claps
the
for
parents.
something that did not
But
happen.
surely we can all
Like,
agree no state can be allowed to rip
like,
children from
that
their
did
parents'
not,
arms
of
and
things that didn't
transition them
happen.
to a new
That
gender
didn't
against the
happen.
parents' will. Who would believe that we're even
Come
talking
on.
about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it
What do you
immediately.
do? Do you want to switch over to Zateo? I want to see what's happening with Zateo.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to what is like. They gotta be dying, right? Like they have to be.
I can turn your wildest ideas into a song. Just describe it in a few words, choose a style, and let Mareka V 8.
But we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh?
But please don't talk about all of the Trump-inspired mass shooters, Melissa Hortman and her husband and their dog in Minnesota. I mean,
No
like,
one cares more
that's
about
the kind of
protecting
rhetoric
America's youth
that
than our
Can you
you know,
imagine
we're kind of
if
desensitized
first
to.
lady.
Can
Now
you
a
imagine
movie
Barack
star. She's a
Obama?
movie star. Can you believe it?
Oh god, he's talking about Melania's movie right now.
Who would have believed that?
What? This is not.
Over the past year, she has had an incredible
The,
impact championing
No.
AI
Can you imagine,
so
guys?
long.
Barack
advancing a
Obama
landmark
had jabbed
executive
his
order on
finger
foster care,
at the Republican side
and
of the
helping
House
secure
and
$30
said,
million
"These
to
people are
launch the
crazy."
These
Melania
people are
Trump
crazy.
Can you
Foster Youth
imagine the reaction
through
Yeah.
of the
Independence
entire
Initiative? It's a tremendous
political media
really
establishments,
a
liberal,
tremendous thing that happened, and
centrist,
had a lot of
conservative? Would have been the
bipartisan
end of the
support.
world. With Trump, it won't
It's
even be
much
one of the
better
top 5
bipartisan
headlines.
I don't like
support
it.
than I
Like,
do.
I want to hear what
I
Trump's
get none.
saying.
She
What
gets
do you
a
think?
lot.
I was gonna
Someday
say
you're
that
gonna have
this
to
is
tell me how-
making my brain scream. Listening
You-
to everybody talk at
Through
once.
Independence Initiative. It's a tremendous really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support. She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot.
Than I do.
Someday
I
you're gonna
love
have
how
to
he
tell me how
talks.
you did
Like,
that.
is that like?
That might do.
And students and educators in every
Nobody
state have
watched
joined
Melania.
the First Lady's efforts
Nobody.
in the presidential AI challenge, keeping America's next generation positioned to succeed and strongly succeed.
Like,
in
you go to the
future.
movies to watch Melania, you
Tonight
gotta
we
be a
welcome two
fucking
young
loser, bro.
people
Like,
whose
you have
lives
to be.
reflect the First
It's
Lady's
what?
impact.
Something
Sierra
wrong here.
Burns and Everest
They're all
Nevermont.
fucking losers.
Thank you both. And Melania, thank you. I know how hard you worked on it. Thank you very much.
How hard she worked on the documentary that covers like 20 days of her life. Like,
And directed by a pedophile.
yes.
We love that. Mention that in a little bit. Just who directed that real quick?
I'm very proud to say that during
Epstein
my time
money.
in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and belief in God. Tremendous renewal.
You don't believe that. You don't believe in any of that.
This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk. A great guy, great man. So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand.
She was already standing.
Already standing. No comment. I'm not gonna take it.
We're not gonna go there. We're not going there. I know. I'm not even looking because I know what's happening.
Come together to reaffirm that
I just know what's
America
happening.
is one nation
Where's
under
Candace?
God, and we must totally reject political violence.
If she's
of any
streaming,
kind.
she's raging.
We love religion, and we love
also this
bringing
time.
it back, and it's coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. It's really a
What do you
beautiful
think
thing to
JD's
see.
drinks covered?
Above all, unleashing America's promise
Do you think
requires
somebody's
keeping
gonna
our
like launch
community
something?
safe. We have
something
made
into it?
incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders
On the
continue to
floor
be
of
released by
Congress.
pro-crime Democrat politicians again
Brother
and
is
again.
paranoid.
We're honored to be joined tonight by
It's the illegal immigrants
woman who's
dropping
been
fent
through hell,
everywhere. That's what
Anya
it's covering.
Yeah.
Zarefska.
That's what it's
In
protecting.
2022,
They
she
have
and
really
a
good
beautiful
aim,
daughter,
you
so
know, you just
beautiful,
like-
beautiful young woman.
He was worried about Al
Alina
Green.
fled
Just
war-torn, war-torn Ukraine to live with relatives near Charlotte, North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer,
going on in Charlotte?
23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a
the
deranged
Ukrainian
monster
immigrant.
who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail stood up and viciously slashed a
Okay,
knife through her
where was
neck
this
and
happening?
body.
Who did the
No one will
who's
ever
the
forget. There
ruling
were
party
people
in Charlotte, in North
on that
Carolina,
train.
who runs everything
Yeah,
No
there?
one will
it's
ever
run by
forget the
Democrats.
expression of terror
Oh, is
on
it?
Irina's
Oh,
face
Charlotte.
as
Oh,
she looked
Charlotte.
up
Yeah.
at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war
Damn
only to be
Democrats,
slain
man.
by a hardened
They're
criminal
just as bad.
set free to kill
illegal
in
immigrants.
America. Came in through open borders. Mrs.
I mean,
Zarefska,
that
tonight I
murderer
promise
was
you
a
we will
citizen,
ensure
so-
justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
And he's in jail now because the system did what it had to do.
Does she return it
How do you not stand?
after?
Yeah,
How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous
shouldn't have
repeat
laughed
offenders
at
are
that.
put behind bars,
The woman
and
lost
importantly,
God.
that they
Terrible,
stay
yeah,
there.
but- If I die tragically, you can feel free to use it for
Starting last
at
summer,
a State of the
I
Union.
deployed our National Guard and federal law
Perfect.
enforcement to
Thanks.
restore law
I
and
needed
order
that.
to our most
I needed
dangerous
that.
cities, including
I'm glad we
Memphis,
cleared that.
Tennessee, big success. New Orleans, Louisiana, big success. And our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen? In fact, crime in Washington is now
If
at
there
the
was only a
lowest
way
level
to
ever
like get rid
recorded,
of
and
crime without
murders in
having like
DC this
National Guard
January were
patrol
down
every single
close
street,
to
every single house.
100%.
If there was only a
from a
way,
year ago.
you know?
You mean like reducing poverty or
Yes.
like rehabilitative policies, you know,
Providing jobs to people, so you know.
improving education and healthcare.
One of the
There you go.
brave service members who helped
People
achieve
are
this stunning
starving.
turnaround
That would be crazy.
was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily
Who did the guy
extended her
work
service.
for?
Her rank
The CIA as a
lifted.
black ops
He's
crew
doing so well
that
for
we
himself.
trained, brought
At the
him
very next day, she was on
here.
patrol near the White House when she was
We want to talk
ambushed
about
and
that too?
shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore
He
the
worked for the
uniform of our
U.S.
nation. She was shot.
military.
He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged, shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend
You
our
shouldn't have been
capital,
in their country.
and we are honored to be joined by her.
Right.
wonderful
You shouldn't have
parents,
Maybe if
Gary
we
and
hadn't
Evilly.
gone to his.
Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her. They've never seen anything like it.
You've never seen anything like that.
Like they're sitting on the stairs, right? Am I insane?
No, I don't think they are. They?
I think they are.
No, that can't be.
Like that's.
Are they?
They're sitting on the stairs. I'm telling you.
A great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving
No.
alongside Sarah that day was
That'd be
Staff
so
Sergeant
weird.
Andrew Wolf. The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. The two of them, Sarah and Andrew, both shot violently in the head. Neither was
Why does he
expected
keep
to make it.
repeating that? Like, why does he
Really
keep saying that? Just shot in the head. Shot in the head.
wonderful mother,
Shot in the head. I guarantee you he's
named
gonna talk about
Melody,
it.
who
They
I spoke
almost
to
got
the
me in the
same
head.
night.
Like, but they got my ear.
And
I
she was so
was
positive.
yeah.
too quick.
The doctors thought that
Sarah and Andrew
was
weren't quick
gone,
enough, but I was too
but his
quick.
mother said,
Yeah,
no,
he was-
Mr.
they were
President,
just a little
Andrew will be
quicker.
fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance.
I bet he talks like
She
this
said, I have
on
no
like
doubt, sir, he's going
one-on-ones,
to
like
be
right
okay.
after the
This
event
was
with the families.
The conversation
too.
that I had
Like
with her
just
that night.
reiterating the horrible thing
Her
that
son
happens to
laying
their loved
helplessly
ones.
in bed,
Yeah.
blood all over.
Because he has no like tact.
Everybody
for
is
this sort
praying.
Of
She
thing.
No,
said,
he
"Sir,
does not
he will
understand
be
other people's
okay."
emotions.
The
He doesn't even
doctors
understand his kids'
didn't
emotions.
understand what she was saying.
No.
And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I.
Like,
She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great
he
father
thinks he's
felt
being nice.
she didn't really
Like,
understand
you
the
know, I
gravity
didn't
of the
think he was gonna
situation.
live. Like it's crazy.
But she turned out to be right.
damage
Right, Melody?
done,
She
like-
turned out to be right.
Oh, they are sitting on the stairs.
No, those two are definitely in chairs. I saw them.
No, I'm talking about the other
But
guy.
they are. Yeah, they over there are.
So this is Andrew.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's good. It looks like he's doing well. So
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah. He doesn't want to be there.
Amazing, actually.
Like he did,
Where does
like the
this
president of the
woman
United
come
States,
from?
like
She's
the
most
damage
positive
done,
person
like
I've ever met.
Yeah.
With God's
just
help,
making this
Andrew
guy
has battled back
relive
from
his
the
whole
edge of
entire,
death.
like the
And
most traumatic event of
we're
his
talking
life.
about the edge of death. On his way to a
Like what?
miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do. But
Is this
he's
whole
doing
hour
great.
just going to be about
Nice
death?
to see he's a good-looking
He just
guy.
said he's got a little
Nice
work
to
to
see
do.
you. Thanks,
Woo!
Andrew. Thank you very much.
Bro. Yeah, they're sitting on the stairs. Guy sitting on the stairs.
The people they chose to put on the stairs. It's crazy. I feel like if you're going to get highlighted, you should get a chair.
So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late, great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart.
The Purple Heart.
They got the mom sitting on the stairs too. And the little girl sitting on the stairs. I put fucking Erica Kirk on the stairs, bro. Who the fuck?
Right?
Like, who's the girl right next to her? What did she didn't get highlighted? Like, what?
Yeah, why does she get a chair?
Perfect
We love
analogy
you
for the
all.
Trump administration.
Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also
People that we actually want to highlight,
restoring
yeah, we don't really
security
care
for
about them,
Americans
you know?
abroad.
Like, we don't really care about them.
Country
My
has
billionaire
never been
friends gotta
stronger.
sit on the chair. Like,
First
you,
10
not
months,
so
I
much.
ended 8
I mean,
wars,
the people like
including Cambodia.
the woman
Isn't it
who
funny?
died. Her parents look
Sick
old
people.
and not in great shape. and
Cambodia
they're
and
on
Thailand.
the stairs.
Pakistan and India would have been
On
a
the
nuclear war.
ground,
35
dude,
million
what?
people said
And
the
they
prime
keep
minister
making
of
them get
Pakistan
up.
would have died if it
And
were
I
not
think
for
there's
my
rules
involvement.
about who
Kosovo
can go down and
Serbia,
sit there, but he's
Israel
in
and
front
Iran,
of a sea
Egypt
of
and
empty
Ethiopia,
chairs.
Armenia
That's
and
impressive sitting in.
Azerbaijan,
So
the Congo and Rwanda, and of course the war in Gaza.
Oh, here we go.
Which proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there.
8.
And I want to
So
thank
it's 8 today.
Proceeds at a
Steve
very low
Woodcock
level.
and
Yeah,
Jared
that's
Kushner
literally
for
just
your help.
a
Thank
certain
you,
country
Steve.
just
Thank you,
bombing
Jim.
the shit out of the other country at a low level. Give them an award. Give them an award. Give them an award. Go ahead.
And I also want to thank the man they report
Jared
to,
now sitting next
Secretary
to
of State
Ivanka.
Marco Rubio.
Their
Thank you, Marco.
their spouses are all behind them. Like the Trump kids are sitting together, and then their spouses
The
are
spouses
directly
are behind
them. Yeah, it's interesting.
Odd
but,
choice.
Yeah.
Secretary Rubio. Little
What?
I like you. You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in confirmation. I think our next
Thanks,
one was
Bernie.
about 54%.
Love that.
Yeah, what the
And
fuck?
some of the Democrats are now saying, I can't believe we approved that guy. And he said it's an honor that they feel that way, right, Marco? You have done a great job, great Secretary of State. I think he'll go down as the best ever.
He just like doesn't react to anything. I guess he doesn't want things to. He doesn't know when to stand.
No.
Under
Do you
the
not want
ceasefire, I
things to go
negotiated
like
every
be played
single
back when
hostage,
he's
both
running for
living and
president
dead,
and like
has been
like push
returned
back?
home.
Oh
Can
no,
you
they are
believe that?
there. I don't think Tanji Jackson's not there. But the rest of them are there. There's Roberts, Sotomayor, Kavanaugh.
Nobody thought it
Barrett.
was possible. Nobody thought that was possible. Both living and dead,
Okay,
and those
Where's
parents
what's the other one?
who
Fuck,
had
I
a
forgot
dead
his name.
son, their
Gorsuch.
boy,
He
they'd
didn't come
always
either?
tell me their boy. They wanted him as much as though he were living. It was an amazing
Clarence.
period of time. And they came
Ooh, something must be
back, and
happening
when we
with
got all
Clarence.
of the living
He's old.
hostages back, and many, many before them, but I always said those last
He's gonna
20 are going to
retire.
be very tough.
Fuck.
But we got
These haven't
many,
yet.
many more, hundreds.
He's gonna retire.
But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back.
They're gonna
And
throw
we only
like
got
a
back 14 or 15
15-year-old.
38-year-old
of the
in there,
dead, of
something
the
like that. Yeah.
28.
Fresh, like,
And believe it or not, Hamas
like $1 million
worked along with Israel.
Straight
Just
up.
one person who
They
just
Just some-
graduated law school.
Just like Comey Barrett, that hasn't done
Nothing
a
to
clerkship for
do.
anybody, hasn't
Going through
fucking done
bodies all over.
anything,
Passing up
and not gonna be in there
100
for like
bodies sometimes for each
50
one that they
years.
found.
Yep.
Tough job. And they finally got it back to 27.
They're gonna find a
And
Nick
then Steve and
Shirley
Jared, they got it back to 28.
just out of fucking law
We found
school
all
right
28.
away.
Nobody thought that
Done.
was
In there.
possible, but we did it. And I
Oh,
remember
boy.
the family
I
of
will.
the
I
28.
will hold that against
They were so
Ginsburg for a while.
grieved, but they were so happy.
will
Oh yeah.
As happy
We're
as
never getting over
it's
that one.
Yeah.
possible to be. They had their boy
Could've
back.
retired.
The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What
And
a
then Mitch
period of time
McConnell,
that was, but we got them all back. So
evil
thank you
dog.
both very much. Great job.
I mean, it sucks, but depending on how far this goes, Sotomayor could be in the same.
And we're working very
position.
hard
I
to
think
end the
she's in
ninth
her
war.
70s.
The killing and
Is
slaughter
she?
between
72?
Russia and
think
Ukraine,
so.
where
Just
25,000 soldiers.
So
They
could have
each and
essentially a
every month
super,
of
super
that
majority.
25,000
I don't know how old
soldiers
Kagan
dying
is.
a month.
I don't think Kagan's
A
that.
war which would have never happened. if I
Sotomayor
were
might be old,
president.
you're right.
Would have never happened. As president, I will make peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats
No,
to
how the hell
America
did Ketanji Jackson get it?
wherever we must.
She's
How-
71.
That's why in a breakthrough
How did
operation last
Ketanji
year,
Jackson? How
the
they
United
were able
States
to approve her?
military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer.
He loves saying that. He loves saying hammer.
Midnight Hammer. Well, was there
Good.
a majority at the time?
No, I don't think there was ever a
You know?
majority. I mean, there was a might have been a House majority.
For decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran
How'd they
to
get that through
obtain
the
a
Senate?
nuclear weapon. Many decades. Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism and death and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people with what's called roadside
She was
bombs. They were
confirmed
the kings
53
of
to
the
47
roadside
on
bomb.
June 30th, 2022.
And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the
Republicans definitely
roadside
voted for
bomb.
him. Does it say who?
And
Are you
just
looking that
over
up?
the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like 32,000 protests.
No, they
32,000
didn't.
protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped
The
them
fact
from
that this man is making me
hanging a lot
fucking
of them
defend the
with the
Ayatollah.
threat
like,
of
come on, dude.
serious violence, but this is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United
Democrats
States. of
had the
America.
majority
After Midnight
Yeah.
Hammer,
for from
they were
21 to
warned
23.
to make no future attempts to
the
rebuild
Senate?
their weapons program,
Yeah.
in particular.
And we
nuclear
didn't pass
weapons.
anything?
Yet they continue.
Not surprised.
starting
Yeah,
it
yeah.
all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over.
I love how
again.
we both have like
And at this
amnesia
moment, again, pursuing
that
their
time
sinister
period. Because
ambitions. We are
yeah.
in negotiations
Well,
with them.
wasn't
They
I
wanna
mean
make
that
a
was
deal, but we
the
haven't
You
made
got
those
Brandonized? Is that what you're
secret
telling us?
words. We
You got
will never
Brandonized?
have
that was
a
Collectively.
nuclear weapon. My
that was
preference.
when Mansion and
Oh, Mansion and
ruined
Cinema.
everything,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. You're
like,
right. You're right. Mansion and
perpetually
Cinema. That's right. That's right. That's
control,
right.
you know. controlled opposition, I guess, if you want
Did
to
you-
call it that.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is. Did you see
My preference is to solve this problem
Elon's tweet
through
talking about how Manchin and
diplomacy.
Cinema saved
But
their
one thing is certain,
brave
I will
votes
never allow
saved
the world's
democracy?
number one sponsor
No,
of terror, which they
Yes.
are by far,
That is his
to
opinion.
have a
Was
nuclear
that
weapon.
recent?
Can't let
He
that happen.
Yeah,
decided.
I think I saw it yesterday. Their brave vote saved democracy. Otherwise, we would have
Right.
like John Lewis Act would have been passed.
Great.
And no nation
Thanks.
should ever doubt America's
Chucky.
resolve.
Appreciate that.
We have the most
don't have
powerful
any control over your
military
caucus
on
at
earth. I
all.
rebuilt the military in my first term.
It's a mess.
We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective.
He's really at an hour and a half, like over an hour and a half. Like not
just
saying much
pauses.
of anything.
No, nothing of
Thanks
substance
to
at all.
Republican in Congress, we're investing that record number of dollars. Have no choice in the United States.
At that point,
armed
I just
forces.
want to
Also
like
creating a lot of jobs,
like,
but we're not
see
even
the
doing it for that
response.
reason.
who was responding
Because
this
as I
time?
said,
Some
we have
governor,
more
right?
jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country.
It's
And NATO countries are
yeah.
friends
Who
and
is
allies. They
responding?
are. They're our friends and they're our
Her name?
allies. Have just agreed at my very strong request
Oh,
to
Mikey
pay
Shero?
5% of GDP for military defense
No, the
rather
Virginia
than the
governor.
2%, which they weren't
Abby-
paying.
The other
They were
one?
paying for
Spanberg.
almost all of NATO. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2.
I think it's Abigail Spanberger.
Yeah, it's Bamberger. It was one of the
And getting that
ones.
5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily with one meeting. And big difference between 2% that's not paid. We were paying the freight of many of them. Very few were paid up. Now 5%, then they're paid. And everything we send over to Ukraine is sent through NATO and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently.
Right? Did I do good? Did I say that correctly? Right?
Steven, did I read the teleprompter
And every service
right?
member recently received a warrior dividend of
You doing that right?
$1,776.
I'm a great reader. I read the paragraphs.
You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things, a lot of money we have.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was
Have to
coming.
rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long. But we got the money, and it was
He's falling asleep.
$1,775, and
You
I
can hear
wanted
it.
my
You can hear
approval.
it. He's falling asleep.
And I said,
Got
"What's
the
number?"
money.
I mean, his whole he's still
$1,775.
really
I said,
holding
"Wait a
on
minute,
to
drugs
for
are wearing
one more
off.
dollar, we can have $1,776.
Addy
Start
shots
going.
are
I said, we're going to figure that. I never asked anybody if we could afford it. One more dollar. I said 1776. And I said, that's good. And I'll tell you what, our military, that was 4 months ago, our military, I never see a person in the military that doesn't thank me for it. So we're honored to do it. They deserve it. And we call it 1776. It was great.
Thanks for renaming
And,
our
we love our
housing
military. We love our
allotment
law
fund.
enforcement. We love our firemen. You know, the
Really
The
firemen.
money we were
important. Thank you.
gonna
We
get.
love our firemen.
Thanks for giving it to us.
We're also
You know what? You know what's the funny thing? We haven't talked about ICE at all. Hasn't
I
thanked
don't want
ICE.
to.
No. Where's Gnome? Gnome's got to be there, right? Has to.
Yeah, she's
We're also
there, I saw her.
restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting
She's
to
wearing
secure
white,
our
I
national
believe, if I
interests and
remember
defend our
correctly.
country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference. For years, large swaths of territory in our region, including large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico,
Oh,
have
so
been
we're in
controlled
Mexico.
by murderous drug cartels. That's why I designated
Who
these
trained them?
cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and I
Who trained them?
declared
Give me a quick
illicit
little recap
fentanyl
on
as a
who's
weapon
giving them
of
weapons.
mass destruction.
Yes, that's what we do.
And with our new military campaign, we have stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. We very
Love that they get
seriously
the water,
damaged
bro. Like,
their
seriously?
fishing industry also. Nobody wants to go fishing anymore. We've also taken down one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday. In January,
Yeah, you're an asshole. Look at Fetterman, you fucking ogre.
In January, elite American warriors carried out
All
one of the
kind of
most
ogre.
complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who, called me and they said, very impressive, very impressive. They couldn't believe. They all watched. They saw what happened.
Who was he
Like,
impersonating?
what was that impression?
Years ago.
I
when we
want to
fought
know now. Who
Katai.
talks like that? Can we find out?
It's a
Very
great fighting
impressive.
force. I'm so proud of it. Look at Space Force. Space Force is my baby because we did that.
Oh,
my
fuck.
baby. It's becoming so important.
My baby. You know, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I didn't like that. That just, I feel like I cringed. I couldn't even respond.
You think he picked up Don Jr. when he was little? My baby.
No, he's never picked up a baby in his life.
And America's
Not
armed
even
forces
Barrett?
overwhelmed.
Not
All
even.
the factions
I
that
think
utterly
Melania.
defeated
Actually, you know what?
enemy.
Melania probably
fighters.
never let him pick it up. Like,
Yeah,
He had
like,
the reign
don't
of
even look
outlaw
at him.
Do not.
dictator Nicolas
Do not
Maduro
come
and
near
bring
my
him to
child.
face American justice.
what Democrats are standing up?
And this was an absolutely colossal victory for the security of the United States. And it also opens up a bright new beginning for the
This is
people
what I
of
hate.
Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary
Who's
economic
the same
gains.
president that's been
Both of our
there? It's the
countries, and to
same
bring
exact
new hope
party
to
that's
those
been
who have
there.
suffered so
It's the
terribly.
same exact.
They really did
Same
suffer.
regime.
With us tonight is Alejandro Gonzalez. She grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the
Is that how I
regime's
say it? Enrique.
really infamous prison in Caracas.
What an exotic name.
Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
What? Like, is this the Price is Right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Just a family reunion.
Like, here, you win your uncle. Congrats.
Like they were just holding it. No, you can't go in yet. Just wait. Okay, please.
Right? Like, that's horrible. Like,
This is. I mean, I'm so happy she's. You know.
yeah, I'm glad they're reunited, but
At the State of the Union. Come on.
Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time.
Did you
Nice
give
to
him
have you
citizenship?
back, Enrique.
have a good time.
Like,
Well,
did you
right.
give him
There were many
citizenship?
heroes on that
Like,
January.
it's just
raid
that
to
easy?
capture Maduro.
I mean, I didn't
Really
say it, but
great
I was
heroes.
just thinking, like, okay, is
It
somebody
was
gonna
very
like rip him
dangerous. They knew
away
they were
like
coming. They
5
were all
minutes from
set.
now? Like,
But the deeds of one warrior that night
Okay, you got to
will
go back
live
to Venezuela
forever
now.
in the
Like,
eternal
you can't
chronicles
stay
of
here.
military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter. It was a massive,
A big, beautiful.
carrying, as you can imagine, many
not even creative
many
anymore.
American warfighters. wearing the dog tags. His wife, Amy, had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology. How did that work out? Not too good. While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter, to deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing
Is your rabbit
Eric
going
was thinking
insane?
about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine gun stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who.
Like I have heard to
escaped
hear
the
like
blast.
any policies
Eric
at all.
maneuvered his helicopter.
Like, he's
with all
just
of
telling
those lives
stories
and souls
from
to
his
face the
administration.
enemy
That's
and let
it.
his gunners eliminate the threat.
Is the State of
Turn the
Union usually like
helicopter
this? I
around
don't
so
think
that
so,
they
right?
Like,
could
are we gonna get
take
anywhere?
care of
They're not
business,
usually
saving the
2
lives
hours
of his fellow
long.
warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash.
Bro
Deep
got
in
energy,
enemy
bro. They gave him
territory.
the good drugs this time.
Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the
He did take a
warriors
nap.
aboard
100% he took a nap.
in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission. We probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over.
Also wounded, but not as
I'm
much
about
as
ready to
Eric.
pass
So
out.
he's all right. He
The
didn't get that
success of
much.
the
We're not
entire
talking
mission
about
and
him.
the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on
In the
Eric's
context
ability
of
to
him
take
saying like suckers and
searing
losers all
pain.
those
It
years
was
ago, like I just think like he
unbelievable
just
what's
sees
happened
all
to
these
his legs.
people as like
of the
idiots.
bullets and keep on flying and
Oh, yeah.
landing, and people knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew
Do you
because they
think
saw
like
the
he
blood
looks to his
pouring down the
speechwriter like,
aisle.
if you make my speech too difficult,
Chief
I will
Warrant
kill you?
Officer Slover
Like,
is still
do you
recovering
understand?
from.
Like,
Like
no
I'm not
way
getting
this
into the
speech hard.
minutia of
I'm glad to
policy.
say that he is
probably.
here tonight.
Like
with
you
his
gotta
wife,
make
Amy,
it like,
Eric,
dude, it has been 2 hours.
and Amy. Come on in.
I mean, they don't usually get like deep into detail at State of the Unions, and it always is a lot of like, oh, let's highlight this person in this story or whatever. But I mean, he's
Can't
also
find
lied a lot.
him. They can't find him. They can't find the person they're presenting. Oh, they found him.
We don't get to see him though, I guess.
Do the justices like not ever stand?
There we go. I don't think so because they have to show absolute neutrality.
That's a joke.
Technically, that's what they're supposed to show.
So we have a surprise.
If they stand and clap for this guy, and then
In
someday
recognition
he's
of Eric's
before the
actions
Supreme
above and
Court,
beyond the
like
call of
you know,
He
you'd be like,
pointed
oh,
them.
to ask
What do you
General Jonathan Braga
no, for that guy. I
to
mean,
present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
He looks exactly like his mom. And I didn't even know it was his mom. I just know he looks exactly like her. It's a Tuesday, brother.
but
We're
yes,
having
he will
ATM
be
on
here
tomorrow, too. We will be here tomorrow. Yes.
Just a lot of ATF this week.
Is he? Did they give him a chair? He's
I
injured.
hope. I hope.
Chair?
Oh my
Well,
God.
thank you very much, Eric.
Everybody
and
on that
Amy.
balcony just has to stand
Great
all
to
the
get to
time.
know you. I met with them and with a lot of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice the name Fort Bragg. We have it back. We brought it back. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name.
We brought it
So we
back.
changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back too. And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House, and Eric will be there. Thank you.
Marco Rubio texting. He got the text message. He's giving the go ahead. Hey, send it. Send the Iran strikes. Go ahead.
Gosh.
Back to back, brother. Back to back for sure.
I mean, to be fair, he
Thank
does
you.
have like 10 jobs.
That's a big one.
So it's probably got a lot.
Tonight we've celebrated
Well, I don't
many
think he would
truly
be one
extraordinary
saying it. It would
American
be Pete.
patriots, but
That'd be
there is
sending it.
one last living legend.
Cuba
to
is
honor
definitely
before
his
we go.
territory. He's like, Pete,
He
you don't get
is
to touch Cuba.
one
It's
more
me. I get to
heroic
touch Cuba.
American
That's fine.
aviator,
I'm going to molest Cuba.
Navy fighter pilot.
I shouldn't
Royce
laugh at
Williams
that. I
served
shouldn't make a
in
joke
World
about that.
War
Those people
II,
are actually suffering
Korea,
so much thanks
Vietnam,
to this
flying more than
dickhead.
220
They really are.
missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime. Legendary
Why are we
dogfight.
like? What are we
Flying
doing
through
here, bro? He's just
blizzard
going through
conditions, his
movies
squadron
he's
was
watched.
ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered,
He
and
just really
outgunned,
likes
Royce
Top Gun.
led the
Let me
takedown
explain
of 4
the
enemy jets and almost destroyed
plot.
the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263
Back to
bullets
back.
to his own plane and being
Oh, I
seriously
was gonna
hurt.
say, like, he took 200.
His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't
How is he
even want
alive?
to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he deserves. He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First
You're making
Lady
a
of the United
100-year-old man
States
stand up.
to
Like,
present Captain Royce Williams with his
100-year-old
Congressional
man.
Medal of Honor.
Let's see if he gets a chair.
he got a chair.
Yeah. Who's that lady next to Usha?
I have no idea. But she does look familiar. I swear I've seen her before.
She's sitting with all the Trumps. You'd think we'd know.
Yeah.
Is that Barron's girlfriend? Like, is that allowed? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. She looks older.
No, she's way older. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Like, see, okay, doing like the performance for stuff like this, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with presenting military awards to like veterans like this. I like this stuff. But like, kids, dude, don't do that.
We do like 1 or 2. It's just there are events for that already.
Right,
I mean,
like,
I'm good with the concept in general,
Like
but
the other
you
guy,
want an event for that,
like the young guy, right? Like, they're like, oh yeah, he had 10 other warriors with him. We're gonna do that at the White House, but we have to do here. Like,
yeah, like
And he's gonna be back at the White House again. Like, why? You could have just done all there, like together with his friends.
Well, yeah, it's always just
Thank you,
cringy to
Royce,
me
and
because
thank you,
it's
Al.
used as like
I've always
political
wanted
for
the
political
Congressional
clout.
Medal
Yeah,
of Honor, but
yeah.
I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it. But if they ever open up that
Why are you
door, I
talking
will
about
be there
it?
with you.
What does he want to
someday.
give to himself?
The Medal of
And
Freedom.
you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big
Oh,
thing.
the Congressional Medal
What a
of
silly
Honor.
It's an
person.
honor to be in the same room with you. Thank you.
Why would
both
you get it?
very
Did you
much,
serve?
Eric. Thank you.
Bone Spikes? Like, did you serve, Boney? Wait, he's looking a different way. Everybody else is looking a different way.
I know. So many people looking in different directions.
Nobody has any idea what is happening.
250
I have
years
no
is
idea
a
what is
long
happening, and
time
I'm
in the
watching
life
all
of
of
a
them.
nation. But in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. Two of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago, 100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas Jefferson, drew his
Brilliant.
last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting
And you're
dangerous
shitting it all
continent
away.
we
Like,
carved
you're
past
just
through
getting rid
an
of it. It's
unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous
Just forgetting all the
wildlife.
parts that they found
From
important,
empty
like freedom of
marshes and wide open
speech,
plains, we
freedom of
raised up
religion,
the world's
all of that.
greatest cities.
Don't need
right to
those.
assembly,
Together, we mastered the world's mightiest
free
industries,
press,
and shattered history's
pretty much all of
monsters,
it.
tyrannies,
Yeah,
and we
I heard. I
liberated
know what you
millions
said
from
because
the
it's not important.
chains of fascism, communism, oppression,
It doesn't
and terror.
matter.
Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel, and then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and
I'm
unyielding
surprised the
American
billionaires
pride.
are not here.
We wired the
Where's
globe
Elon?
with our ingenuity.
Can you not
We
buy your way
captivated the planet
to
with American
State of the
culture.
Union?
And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and
I
so
think it's
much more
technically
is
Mike
the enduring
Johnson
legacy,
who invites
unmatched glory
people to the State
of the
of the Union,
hardworking
so maybe he
patriots who
didn't.
built and defended this country
He didn't
and
think
who still carry the hopes
didn't
and
know. Is Stephen Miller
freedoms
there? Has to be,
on
right?
all of humanity's
Susie Wiles?
backs.
Probably.
For years, they
Yeah.
were forgotten,
Probably the
betrayed, and
cabinet,
cast
maybe.
aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome, no frontier too
This
vast
sounds
for
like
us to
he's wrapping
conquer,
it up.
no dream too
it's
bold
yeah.
for us to chase,
It's getting
no
there. He's getting.
horizon too
It's nap time
distant
again.
for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed
This
shores
is
of
his
Florida
first
to
time
the
reading
endless
this,
hills
you
of
can
the
tell.
Dakotas,
He's like,
and
what?
from the historic streets of
What is written
Philadelphia,
here? How do I
to
read?
right here in our nation's capital,
How do I read
Washington,
this?
D.C., the golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence
Like he slows
still
down when he
burns in
starts
the
reading.
heart of
Like
every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. Thank you. God bless
like
you.
you just tell
and
by his
God
eyes, like
bless
he's just looking it
America.
up.
Great. Glad glad we're done with that. No USA chance now?
No, you don't get them now. So next time, any of these fucks want to bring, whenever there's a Democratic president now, they want to bring any signs. Mullins is gonna be there to rip it away.
No.
Mullins is gonna go stand in front of it, right?
Like rip it out, and then they get kicked out. Yeah. Getting kicked out for just holding a sign is crazy to me. Whatever.
Let's see. Who does he shake hands with? Is he gonna snub? Oh, they left.
Wow, got out of there real quick.
Quickly. Do you think what do you call it? Roberts learns now? Again, this dude's an asshole. No. Of course. Of course. You fucking loser.
No, I don't think they're gonna learn anything. I mean,
Oh, Pam Bondi's not even gonna be able to go near him, huh? Is that Roy Cooper?
why Roy Cooper? I doubt it. I didn't see Roy Cooper.
That guy right there, the bald guy.
Oh, Chip Roy?
Chip Roy. Yes. Chip Roy.
Yes, that's Chip Roy. Roy Cooper is running for Senate in North Carolina. He's the former governor.
That's why I think of that name. Yes.
Yeah, because I was like, why would he be there?
Same fucking name.
Chip Roy. Very different politics.
Incredible. Where are they doing the obviously it's not gonna be on the White House channel, right?
No. I guess. Can't type.
How many people does the People's State of Union have? 4,000, 30,000 watching?
4.7 thousand watching.
It's hosted by the Midas Touch
Instagram
boys?
now lets you send
Ew.
automated DMs to new
You don't like
followers
Midas Touch?
instantly. Now most
No,
people
they're
are
gross. They're just fucking Republican light. They're Democrats now, I guess, but they're just like
Are they? I've never.
they're Republicans. They're literally Republicans that are just against Trump. That's who they are.
Spoken publicly about her experiences of being trafficked.
Can you turn the volume up a little bit on that, or is that as loud as it gets?
And suffering from the sexual abuse
Never mind.
at the hands
That's
of
fine.
Jeffrey Epstein and the exploitation of her, and I want to underscore, as a child. You have to
I wonder if there's another one that has.
Survivor, but as a mother,
Yeah, it's a little bit louder.
and a citizen who believes deeply in protecting the next generation. People often ask
How many
I
people
found
watching this one?
courage to speak publicly about something so painful. The truth is,
30,000?
I didn't find that
quite a bit.
courage alone.
Yeah.
For years,
Okay, what do you think of this stuff? Like, this is like pulling the Bad Bunny, like the PPUSA.
That's what I was thinking. It has a very similar vibe to it. I mean,
I don't agree with this.
with Jeffrey Epstein encouraged me to reclaim
Like,
my
you
voice.
just look
When I
stupid doing
finally
it. Like, you have
stepped
30,000 people
forward
watching
to
it.
tell my
The State of
truth,
Union is gonna have like
I
fucking 10
found
million people
myself
watching it,
surrounded
minimum.
by
Right.
a sisterhood of survivors who lifted me up.
yeah, I would like.
Like, you just show
this
failure.
That none of
holds
us
more
walk this path
opportunities
alone.
for survivors
But I
who want to speak
to be
out on it.
honest about
like,
something that rarely
Other
gets said
opportunities,
out
because
loud.
like highlighting
What
them, like
happened
you
to
said,
us
in an
didn't
arena
end
where they're
when
not
it
going to get as much
ended.
coverage.
Epstein's manipulation
Yeah, it's not.
and
It doesn't really
coercive
make that much
control
sense.
I don't
changed
think
the
this is good.
trajectory
I mean, if you
of
want,
many
again,
of our
listen, if you
lives.
want to highlight survivors,
Some of us
you
went
know who
from
you have to get.
thriving
You have to like
working
have
hard,
AOC or
building
Bernie hold
careers,
the event. Then you
feeling
really bring people in.
hopeful to being unable to work at all. Some fell into depression, Some
You know how many
carry
fucking numbers the
shame that
AOC
was
polls?
never ours to
And why
carry.
not have AOC
For many of
like
us, it has taken
do
decades
the
to
response?
overcome the impact of what
That makes sense to
happened.
me.
Decades
Bernie
to
usually
heal
does one too. Is he
and
doing one?
decades to
I wonder.
And that is why I'm
I mean,
here
it
tonight.
sounds like
I am
the
speaking
people
out
doing
because
this are
the next
still
generation
very, you know.
deserves better.
I mean, it's like the Chris
Our
Murphy
children
types,
deserve
so.
a
Yes.
world
Yes.
where
Different.
powerful people cannot
The
harm others
progressives.
without consequence.
Rosa
They
Dolores should do
deserve
one.
a world where survivors are protected, not punished for telling the truth. They deserve a world where silence is not the price of safety. I also want to say something that often gets lost in the noise.
Is this where the response
I
is going to be?
believe that most of humanity
No,
are
it
good
hasn't started
people.
yet.
Compassion, love, and peace are not abstract ideals, but
Does
are
CNN
lived
usually do it, right?
values. I've seen them.
I have
in
it up on the hill
survivors
right
who
now.
hold each other
Oh,
up.
okay.
I've seen them
I'm curious.
in the advocates who refuse
Not that this isn't
to look
important.
away.
Do you want to go back to
I've
Zateo?
seen them in the people who
Yeah.
quietly
You don't like to open up like just different tabs?
Well,
You
it's
think
only
that's
sh-
just-
I mean, I can, but it's only sharing one at a time. So.
Oh, really?
It's about to go down. All grind.
I mean, I can switch which one is sharing, but
Grit.
Oh. I didn't know
around
that.
the edges. His mass deportation agenda would be as popular out as it was polling in mid and early 2024. That's not the case at all. It is an
I kind of want to get
across the
Zateo
board,
merch.
8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
I like saying
unpopular
Zateo.
agenda,
That's
6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, in a way that the American media has not caught up to because they're living in a fucking bubble.
Do you think one day,
Indeed. And on that note, let's bring
speaking
in
it
John
into
Harwood,
existence, I guess, one day
Zateo
we'll
columnist,
be big enough
veteran
and
political
like,
journalist,
we'll go out to report
ex-CNN,
and we'll have a press jacket.
ex-CNBC, has interviewed a bunch of presidents of the
That'd
United
be kinda
States.
cool.
So I've got to start
That
with the
would be
obvious
cool.
question, John.
That'd be cool,
What do
right?
you make of that performance from that president?
It was grotesque.
Would you go report on
Um,
the front lines?
This is
somewhere?
a president who
No.
yeah, why not?
has not helped the country. He's
No,
actually
that's
hurt the
too
country.
scary.
That's fun. Let's do it.
People know it. That's why his approval
I would
ratings
go
is
to war-torn
36%
countries. I don't know if
in the most
necessarily
recent
I'd go to
CNN poll.
front line.
And he tried to
I would not
cover
want to
that
be in
by
Ukraine right
telling
now.
lurid stories designed to
Sorry,
inspire
this is,
hate
like,
in
so loud.
particular
I
groups of
cannot-
people.
It is. It is.
Um, and
Sorry, I have trouble like
he tried to
concentrating
bask
when
in the
other people
reflected
talk.
glory of heroes. This, as a president who
Did you
himself
say
is a
front lines
criminal,
of war? I
himself
thought you
is a
meant
draft
like
dodger, himself.
I
Oh, like
really
riots?
like protests and stuff
ICE?
like
has
that.
been adjudicated
Yeah, I would do
guilty of
that. I would do
sexual
that.
assault.
I mean, that's still scary
and
with how
he-
ICE is moving, but
He
Yeah.
made so many
yeah, like I'm
absurd
talking about like Ukraine.
claims.
Like that's
Almost
front
everything he
lines.
said
I don't
that was
know if that's
narrowly,
really like
Our forte.
sounding
our lane.
factual
Yeah.
was made up.
Yeah,
I feel like
things
they're like,
I
let's
inherited
leave
the
that to the
largest inflation in history,
river.
and now
Like
I
the
cut it
opportunity
down.
came, like, hey,
No,
we want
that-
you out here, and like you know,
I'd be like, why? You know, I don't know.
you wouldn't do it. Hey, can I just do it for like a day?
Go to Ukraine. Front lines.
I would go to Ukraine. And I would necessarily go to the front lines, but I would like go to the cities, like to just showcase like what's happening.
Sure,
members
yeah,
of his
seeing
MAGA
Ukraine
base.
would
So
be fine,
the good news is this is not going to make any difference.
Just keep me far as up.
State of the Unions don't
Like, well,
move
I
the
guess maybe
needle
keep me
anymore.
near Zelensky.
And particularly when the American people are watching a president, to the extent that anybody
extra protection.
tuned in or stayed in for the entire 2 hours, they're not going to be persuaded
Would you interview
that
Putin?
what they're experiencing in their own lives is
Would I
wrong
interview
because they listen to
Like,
this,
I don't think about these
disturbed
things. Things I
president.
don't think I'll ever have the opportunity to do.
If you ever get the chance, like the luck of the draw, like to
moving
Just
interview
like,
Trump.
okay, we're picking a random American to interview Putin.
Yeah,
And
could
like,
happen.
my name happens to get.
But
yeah,
Sure.
good.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Sit around and
Like, I don't know what I would ask.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't think you'd be intimidated? I'd be terrified.
From the mid 30s to the high 40s.
I don't. Right.
I mean,
the
to me,
the thing,
this
the thing I'd be terrified about though
for
would
any
be
observer
like,
would be the final.
would I ask the right questions. Not necessarily that they're the right questions, but like
And this year,
the important ones.
celebrate 250 years
Right,
since
like,
America
I'd
declared
have to
our
like really
independence
study
from
up on
tyranny.
my
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Russian
yeah, yeah.
history, I guess.
To
Yeah, yeah.
speak to you
Or current
as
events,
we
or whatever,
reflect
you know.
on the current state of our union. Tonight, as we watched our nation's lawmakers gather for a joint session of Congress, we did not hear the truth from our president. So let's speak plainly and honestly. And let me ask you, the American people watching at home, 3 questions. Is the president working to make life more affordable for you and your family? Is the president working
Okay.
to keep Americans safe both at home and abroad?
Okay.
Is the president working for you? As I campaigned for governor last
Not
year,
bad.
I traveled to every corner of Virginia, and I heard the same pressing concern everywhere. Costs are too high in housing, healthcare, energy, and childcare. And I know these same conversations are being had all across this country. Because since this president took office last year, his reckless trade policies have forced American families to pay more than $1,700 each in tariff costs. Small businesses have suffered, farmers have suffered, some losing entire
I
markets.
like hammering this point.
Everyday
It's a good
Americans
point.
are paying the price. And even though the Supreme Court struck these tariffs down 4 days ago, the damage to us, the American people, has already been done. Meanwhile, the president is planning for new tariffs, another massive tax hike on you and your family. And Republicans in Congress, they remain unwilling to assert their constitutional authority to stop him. They're making your life harder. They're making your life more expensive. They're even making it more difficult to see a doctor. Rural health clinics in Virginia and across the country are already closing their doors thanks to the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill, championed by the president and Republicans in Congress. And tonight, the president celebrated this law, the one threatening rural hospitals, stripping healthcare from millions of Americans and driving up costs in energy and housing.
This is a better
all
message than
while
Alyssa
cutting food
Slotnick,
programs for
whatever her
hungry
name is.
kids. But here in Virginia, I am
Yeah,
working
she's
with
doing
our
a
state
good job
legislature
focusing on
to lower
pain
costs
points
and
that
make the Commonwealth more
are
affordable.
reducing his favorability.
And it's not just me. Democrats across the country are laser focused on affordability in our nation's capital and in state capitals and communities across America.
I don't
the
believe
most
that.
innovative and
I don't think
exceptional
people believe
nation
that.
in the history of the world, Americans deserve to know that their leaders are focused on addressing the problems that
I don't
keep
like that.
them up at night. Problems that dictate where you live, whether you can afford to start a business or whether you have to skip a prescription in order to buy groceries. So I'll ask again, is the president working to make life more affordable for you and your family? We all know the answer is no. I grew up in a house of
I
service.
don't like how she
My
said that
mother was a
either.
nurse and my father was a career law enforcement officer. I began my career by following in my father's footsteps as a federal agent working money laundering and narcotics cases. I worked side by side with local and state police to keep our community safe and to uphold and enforce the law. Law enforcement officers across the country know that it is a unique responsibility to do the serious work of investigating crimes, comforting victims, and making arrests. It's about building trust, and that requires an abiding sense of duty and commitment to community. And yet, our president has sent poorly trained federal agents into our cities
Like this.
where they have arrested and detained American citizens and people who aspire to be Americans. And
I like
they have
this.
done it without a warrant. They have ripped nursing mothers away from their babies. They have sent children, a little boy in a blue bunny hat, children
I
to
like this.
far off detention centers. And they have killed American citizens in our streets. And they have done it
Good.
all with their faces masked from accountability. Every minute spent sowing fear is a minute not spent.
But you gotta say it,
investigating
though.
Murders, crimes against children, or the criminals
If you don't say
defrauding others
it.
of their life savings. Our president told us tonight that we are safer because these agents arrest mothers and detain children. Think about that. Our broken immigration system is something to be fixed, not an excuse for unaccountable agents to terrorize our communities.
Good.
After working in law enforcement, I continued my career of service as a CIA officer, working undercover to protect the United States and our allies from global threats, terrorism, nuclear weapons, and the aggression of adversarial nations around the globe. But as the president spoke of his perceived successes tonight, he continues to cede economic power and technological strength to Russia, bow down to China, bow down to a Russian dictator, and make plans for war with Iran.
She's losing points here.
Here's the truth. Over the last year, through
We're China maxing.
mass firings,
We're in a Chinese time of our life right now. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not gonna you're not gonna resonate.
various positions.
Stop repeating the boomer points.
Has endangered a long and storied history of the United States of America being a force for good. So I'll ask again.
And she stumbled on it. She doesn't really mean it.
Yeah, I was like, wait, Russia, like which one? Yeah.
And then back to Russia.
Is no. In his speech tonight, the president did what he always does. He lied, he scapegoated, and he distracted. And he offered no real solutions to our nation's pressing challenges, so many of which he is actively making worse.
I like
He
it,
tries
but are
to
you gonna offer
divide
one?
us. He tries to enrage us, to pit us against one another, neighbor against neighbor. And sometimes he succeeds. And so you have to ask, who benefits from his rhetoric, his policies, his actions, the short list of laws he's pushed through this Republican Congress? Somebody must be benefiting. He's enriching himself, his family, his friends. The scale of the corruption is unprecedented. There's the cover-up of the Epstein
really like
files, the
that.
crypto scams,
You don't like
cozying up to
that?
foreign princes
It
for
just looks like
airplanes
she's
and
just attacking
billionaires
him
for
just to
ballrooms,
attack him.
putting his name and face on buildings.
I actually think they should
all
talk
over
about that
our
more,
nation's
like
capital.
how
This is not
like, just
what our founders
It just seems
fraudulent.
vindictive,
not
and I don't think
by
people
a
respond to
long
it.
shot.
But I mean, he just like took 10 billion for himself on some
mean,
like
I
like,
get it.
The president
like
working for
the
you.
crypto. Like I
We
feel like
all
people
know
should
the
that
answer
should be like
is no.
bigger news. How much
Oh,
he's
Here's the
just
special
totally
thing
I don't disagree.
about America.
Like
I don't
On our
disagree, but we're
250th
talking about
anniversary,
talking to a normie,
we know
you know,
better than
that
any
doesn't keep up with
nation
this.
what is possible.
I think it's. I
When
think
ordinary
I don't think
citizens,
that comes off
like
as
those
petty.
who once
I think
dreamed
people
right
should know
here
that.
in this room,
We'll have to ask that
reject
question
the unacceptable and
to
demand
the
more
candidate, the next
of their
candidate we have
government.
on,
Okay.
We see it in the determination of
because they see
students
something else. They
organizing
actually get
school
polling
walkouts
data, you know.
all across
Yeah, no,
the
they're
country,
talking to people all the
whose
time.
voices
So
are
let's see.
becoming so powerful that the governor of Texas seeks to silence them. We see it in the bravery of Americans in Minnesota standing up for their communities, from peacefully protesting in sub-zero temperatures to carpooling children to school so that their immigrant parents are not ripped away from them
I
in
like
the parking
this.
lot.
This is good.
As a mother of 3 school-age daughters, I am inspired by their bravery, but I am sickened that it is necessary. And Americans across the country
That's good
are
too. That's
taking
powerful.
action. They are going to the ballot box to reject this chaos. With their votes, they are writing a new story, a more hopeful story. In November, I won my election by 15 points. And we won 13 new seats in our state legislature.
Yeah, thanks to Zoran.
Because voters
Copied his
decided they
messages
wanted
and half-assed
something
it.
different. Our
I was
campaign
just
earned
saying
votes
she
from
should. I mean,
Democrats,
she should
Republicans,
expand on it and
Independents,
talk about
everyone in between.
Zoran's
Because
win
they
too.
knew
I
as
mean,
citizens-
if we're gonna bring up the blue wave, we should talk about the blue wave. Like, come on.
The actual blue wave, the actual guy, the leading blue wave.
Yeah.
This is happening across the country. New Jersey elected Mikey
guarantee
Sherrill
you.
as governor in a
And?
double-digit victory. Democrats flip state legislative seats in places like Georgia, Iowa, Mississippi, and Texas. The list goes on and
Go Seattle? We're not gonna talk about Seattle?
Americans are stepping up to run in the spirit of our forefathers. They are running to demand more and to do more for their neighbors and communities. I know this story well. I first ran for office in 2018 alongside dozens of other Democrats.
No, not Seattle, not New York,
flipping
not Afton Bain.
41
No,
seats in Congress.
Well, she didn't
not that
win.
Afton Bain. Well, I know, but you could still mention it to bring it that close.
Yeah, she did well.
Our district 17
Really well.
Really
Plus,
well.
what,
Who are
40
stepping
fucking
up
plus
now
Trump
to
state?
run will win in November because Americans, you at home, know
This is
you
what
can
I hate
demand
about fucking
more,
CIA
and that
fucking
we
assets.
are working to lower costs. We are working to keep our communities and our country safe, and we are working for you.
Whose message is that? Whose message is that, Abby?
In his farewell address, George Washington warned us about the possibility of, quote, cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men rising to power. But he also encouraged us, all Americans, to unite in a common cause, to move this nation forward. That is our charge once more, and that is what we are seeing across the country. It is deeply American and patriotic to do so, and it is how we ensure that the state of our union remains strong, not just this year, but for the next 250 years as well, because we, the people, have the power to make change, the power to stand up for what is right, the power to demand more.
I mean,
of
she's
our
being
nation.
hopeful.
I like the message. There's some certain things that I don't like.
May God bless the Commonwealth of Virginia, and may God bless the United States of America.
See, like, but here's the thing, though. Like, messages like this is a completely fine message. Whatever. Like, I'm being nitpicky, of course, and whatever.
Well, yeah. I mean, nobody's gonna. We weren't expecting her to get up and give the leftist speech of the century.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah. I didn't expect Zoran to be brought up at all. I think it would have been nice. You stole his message. Both you and Mikey Sherrill both stole his message.
Right.
But my thing is, when she's talking about like, oh, the Democrats up and down the ballot at state levels and at the federal level are working for you, and then you get the news that like Chuck Schumer and Keem Jeffries are just going to capitulate, then you like
no, it's extremely frustrating.
You just give people whiplash, and then you go
right off the back
about?
of the State of the Union, where they were literally told not to do anything by their leadership. Like they can't even say that they disagree, or whatever. Like
right. So like I don't
can't
understand.
even wear a pink shirt like last year or whatever the fuck they did. Like
stupid. So I like shit like that's why I don't like. This is what I don't like. Then it's just like you nothing. Like you're nothing. It's just hot air. And the guy that's actually doing something, she's talking about like, oh, I won by 15. What's your favorability? I just want to know that. Like, tell me the number one most favorable politician in the country right now. You won't name him. You won't use him. You won't do anything to him. You won't like acknowledge him. It's stupid.
No, I mean, it was disappointing considering she named other people, or if not, or at least
don't name anybody.
Or at least named like the state and the position. Like if she didn't name actual names. I mean, I think the only other actual name she said was Mikey Sherrill, but it is a little shitty. It's like the three of you had your elections on the same day. Like you're all very intertwined. Like
if I go to like bumblefuck Decatur County, Tennessee, and I ask like who Abby Spanberger is, nobody has any idea.
Right.
Nobody has any. But if I say Zoran Mamdani, I guarantee you somebody in that town knows. He's
Mhm.
much more favorable than you. Why would you not? Why would you throw that away? It's like you want to lose. You want to not win. You want to not attract. It's just
Very
sad.
much so.
It's very Kamala. Like that's just what it is.
It's disappointing, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of what I expected from a
Yeah.
Democratic response.
Yeah. I 100% agree. We calling it? Is there anything
Yeah.
else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. I know you're way past your bedtime.
Very, very much. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
Guys, we'll see you if anybody's here in our chats. We'll be on tomorrow, regular time, 7 p.m. with 2 guests.
Got a couple guests for you, so come join us
Yeah.
at 7.
Take it easy, guys. Bye.